sexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, welcome back to another watch along. Big up your damn selves in the building. Make sure you smash up all the icons and that. How are we doing this evening, ladies and gentlemen? We got a double header. I'm looking forward to it. What's that? Ask can. Guys, I'm legally blind. I'm legally blind. Oh my God. So, guys, just before we get into the lineups, in fact, let me throw the lineups on screen. I'm going to read through them. I'm going to go through them. So I'm going. I'm going on holiday next week. I was on All You Can Eat Chelsea this morning. I'm going on holiday next week. I got 2 pieces of content filmed, shot, and currently being edited. Hopefully, we'll have a trailer for you for Wolves watch along, just to play, just so you get a little taste of what's coming. And I was like, let me get myself some prescription sunglasses. But again, I forget I'm legally blind. Complex lenses. Guys, when I tell you, when I marched in there, praying to the high heavens that they'll be able to sort me out as soon as possible, emergency meeting settings, these men said you are a CF. A CF in your right eye. I said, what is a CF? Is that a centre forward? Counting fingers? That's what they said to me. Counting fingers. That's the level I'm at, people. In my right eye. I'm legally blind, guys. So if you see me on the roads and I don't see you, understand that I'm legally blind, right? Just understand that. It's getting dark. Literally, it's getting dark. People are saying Arsenal are looking scary. It's Slavia Prague, guys. Let's not panic about that. They're gonna beat them. They always gonna beat them. Let's not do too much now. That's the least of our problems. Yeah, we don't want to be doing too much. We don't want to be seen to be doing too much. Because when is Chelsea playing Slavia Prague's in Czech Republics, and I'm traveling to Denmark's and Sweden's and Azerbaijan's and all these places last season when we were out there, and we're winning 3-0 with B teams, sometimes even C teams. No one's talking about it. No one cares. Let's not do too much. I don't want to hear tonight, oh, Arsenal this, Arsenal that. No one cares. Okay, Slavia Prague, you're meant to beat teams. Let's focus on what we're actually here for, which is the big hitters. Yeah, Liverpool versus Real Madrid and PSG versus. Am I sounding quiet? Okay, it's no problem. Sometimes the mic just wants to turn itself down for no reason whatsoever. We turn it up. It's all good. Liverpool versus Real Madrid, and then we're gonna have the PSG versus Bayern Munich lineups on screen as well. Stop. Oh, it's fireworks. Thought someone was in my house. Mamardashvili is in goal. Bradley, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, McAllister, Salah, Ekitike, and Florian Wirtz. Boy, am I intrigued by this. This is Liverpool's. I think you can make a case. This is actually Liverpool's strongest team. Right now, on paper, maybe not, because obviously there's no Isaki's injured. But on form, on balance, on last season, this is probably Liverpool's strongest team in terms of going with what you know. Actually, yeah, no, it is. You've got to play Robertson ahead of Kirkes. I know people will say maybe Robertson can't play 2 games a week, but Van Dijk is literally going to pull out his hair if he plays next to Kirkes one more time, and I'm telling you, Van Dijk's going to have a mental breakdown. Bradley's a better defender when he's at his best than Frimpong. Frimpong's a wing-back. Out-Nori's a wing-back. Both players have gone into teams with back fours, and suddenly now they're playing left wings and right wings off the bench, and O'Reilly's and Bradley's are homegrown talents that, listen, they're not world class, they're not elite, they're not top, but they're doing jobs. It's very interesting to keep it a buck. Very interesting to see. The midfield 3 is the same as last season's. McAllister stopped stripping in the midfield this weekend, which is a madness. Salah, Ekitike, Wirtz. You have to play Wirtz. Isak's already one thing. Isak, he didn't train that much over the summer to a high intensity. He didn't have a proper preseason. He's injury prone to a degree. Maybe I thought he was eradicating that, but he's injured again. Ekitike's in form. Well, he's not in form, but he's been better, much better than Isak this season. We did a ranking actually for Big Six strikers that signed in this summer. We ranked them on the Big Six. You can check that out later if you want. And obviously, I spoke about Ekitike, the one that kind of got away, I think. And obviously, there's others, there's other strikers, but I think he's been good. Wirtz has to play. He's got to play. He's cost far too much. This is the type of game he's got to star in. He's got to shine in. And maybe he's not going to play as an out and out. Maybe left winger. Maybe he's going to tuck in. He's going to be in the pockets, but he's got to play. If he's not physically ready or capable for the Prem right now, which I think is a little bit overblown. I think Simmons is weak. Simmons is looking real fragile, real weak. I don't think they're in the same level of fatigue or fitness when it comes to the Prem, these two. Simmons is looking real weak, but Verts in Europe, it's got to be something that you're relying upon, surely. And then Real Madrid, you got Courtois, Valverde at right back. Trent is on the bench. I'm praying that Trent does come on for at least 15, 20 at the end, but I'm not sure if he will. Militao, Huijsen. This guy at left back, we was talking about on the Big Six, Manchester United, the one that got away. He would be blazing it at left wing back for you guys. Your left wing back position is a mess, I'll be real. That's the one part of the team that I'm looking at, and the midfield. And I'm thinking, what's going on? Because you're not getting the same width, the same kind of the dynamic, the crossing, the cutbacks from that left-hand side is so narrow. It's all so predictable with Dallo over there. He is the one that potentially got away. Tchouaméni, Bellingham, Camavinga, Gulla. All of his assists have been for Mbappe, Vinny up there. I'm going to be very interested to see how they play together. Gonzalo Garcia had a great Club World Cup. He's on the bench. Maybe not playing as important role as I thought he was going to play when he was playing all those games in the summer, but it is what it is. Endrick seems like he's going on loan to Lyon. Seems like he's agreed to go on loan to Lyon in January. Apparently he spoke to the manager, he's going to go out on loan. Rodrigo's still, tap dancing and twerking for the Real Madrid and whatnot. It is what it is. You could tap and twerk dance for worse. Right, so let's actually get the other selections on screen as well, which is PSG and Bayern Munich. No Neves. I don't know if he's just coming back from injury, but he's not in the starting 11. But I am very happy because last time I think we did Barcelona and we did PSG, I think. And there was a lot of injuries on both sides. A lot of big names missing, a lot of big stars, a lot of big players missing. This time, in this fixtures today, we're seeing all the big hitters are back. Dembele's there, Kvaratskhelia there, Barcola's there. The strongest back four is available. I think Marquinhos did miss that game that we covered last time. Hakimi, obviously Mendes, best left back. A lot of people are saying in the world, can't really argue with that. The guy, and there was someone comparing him to Alphonso Davies in 2020. Alphonso Davies was insane from an athletic standpoint, but I think Nuno Mendes defensively, from what I've seen, looks stronger than Davis defensively, personally. Physically, Mendes is no slouch. The guy is ridiculous physically, carrying the ball, all these things. So I don't think there's much between them, but I think Mendes is slightly pipping him personally. Just a little bit, I'm not sure. Let me know in the chat. Davies or Mendes, Nuno Mendes at their prime, who you taking, who you picking. It's very close. I'm not going to lie, it's very close. And then you got Bayern Munich there as well. Very much going to keep my eyes on Upamecano today. He's been big for them in the last couple of years. I still always have this PTSD that the Bozo gene's there. But to be fair to him, I've not seen many mistakes recently from him in the champs. And then you got Elise, Diaz, Kane, the usual. Very, very frightening, very, very scary. It's going to be very interesting. So, yeah, mad. Absolutely mad. Now, I'm going to flip back to Liverpool because I feel like that's the main game. That's the game that's on the thumbnail in terms of the pictures and images and whatnot. So we're going to mainly have them on screen. But just so you can take it in if there is any Liverpool fans in the chat. And we are going to have both the games up at the same time, watching them, living life. And that is what it is going to be. Right, let me just pull this up. Have I run a poll? I don't think I've run a poll, chat. I've not run a poll. Yeah, do you know what? I did rate Dallo. You're right. I did rate Dallo. So I'm kind of shocked to see Dallo. I mean, to be fair, though, did I say Dallo was a wing back? I can't remember. I think you used to play a back four. But listen, regardless, it doesn't matter. I thought Dallo was a lot better than he's showing. I thought Dallo was going to be a much better player for you than he's currently playing. Now, do I think he's best? I don't think he should be on the left anyway, to be honest. I think you're just playing him there because you've obviously got Dorgu. I don't know if he's injured or what's going on there. Malacia, that didn't work out. Shaw hasn't got the athleticism. I think he's better at right back anyway, so he's not really playing on his favoured side. If you're going to play with wing backs, and trust, we know Chelsea, we've won Champions League, Premier League with wing backs. If you're going to play with wing backs, I'm not a fan of wing backs that cut in. I think it defeats the purpose. Wing backs for me are meant to stretch the pitch. They're meant to overload, overlap, and there's meant to be, that acre of space on the opposite flank. You just get the switch over there, whether it's in the final third or in the middle third. You're just switching it over there, and then they're whipping in balls. Dumfries is a great example of it. Hakimi's been a great example of it. We had it in a version of Victor Moses. Reece James, Champions League, Ben Chilwell. Left footers on the left, right footers on the right. You've already got all your technical tens. You've already got your inverters and all that bollocks in the middle. The wing back for me is all about stretching the pitch, and you can't really stretch the pitch when you've got someone on the left that's predominantly right-footed who's always going to check back inside. And then Cunha, who's playing the left 10, also wants to check inside. So everybody's just cutting in, and there's just nobody occupying the left. And the same is on the right. I know Dalot tries his best, but again, he's a left footer, and then Mbeumo's a left footer. It's so wrong on all levels of the formation, the system, hampering you massively. So if you got that fixed and sorted, then you'd be all right. I think, Out Nori, if he wasn't injury prone, is a great example of a left wing back. And to be honest, Frimpong is a great example of a right wing back on the right-hand side. If you just signed the players that Man City and Liverpool got in those respective positions and they stayed fit, I think those two players there would show you what your system really is on. Then you just get a central midfielder. And to be honest, starting 11-wise, you're pretty much sorted then. You got a proper midfielder who's in his prime, who can actually play with the ball at his feet. 2 wing-backs, your forward line's done. The defence, to be fair, has actually been all right. And then you go from there. So it's an interesting one. But yeah, Mazraoui was never going to be that person for me. I think he's, from what I watched when he was even in the World Cup for Morocco, he's like a very good defensively. I see him as more of a defensive fullback. I don't really see him as a flying fullback, to be honest, but it is what it is. All right, cool. Let's go. So we've got super chats coming in. We've got all sorts. I see Assad is there. Let's see. What else have I got to say? I feel like I've got so much to say. There's so much I can't say. I just don't want to ruin surprises, guys. Unfortunately. Final whistle. Arsenal did beat Slavia Prague by 3-0. Napoli drew 0-0 at home to Frankfurt, which is a little bit of a surprise. Højlund obviously started that game. De Bruyne's injured. I think he announced that on social media. McTominay's there as well. Oh, yes. There was something else. So I didn't really speak on the Fofana thing. I don't tend to really talk too much about these players, what they do in their personals. But when you're risking other people's lives, I think we can make an exception. Wesley Fofana. If you haven't seen the clip, the video, guys, I think there was a report that went out. Chelsea did speak to him. Obviously, he's already been given custom community service and he's already been banned from driving. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Seriously, driving on the hard shoulder, it's embarrassing. You're representing the club, you're representing yourself, and also you're actually putting other people's lives at risk. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm gonna keep it $100. Some of these players, I don't think I'd like them in person. They don't seem to be great people. When you're doing stuff like that, it tells me a lot. I'll be honest, it tells me a lot. We support you on the pitch and we want you to play well and you're good, you're talented. But when it comes to you as a person, as a human being, how are you chalking up 47 fucking points on your license? That's more points than people need to survive in the Premier League. How do you even do that? Like, genuinely, how do you even chalk up 47 points? Do you know how mad that is? That's insane. So I'm glad he's banned. I'm not going to lie. You should really be doing jail time. Really. I think people take this shit way too lightly when you're on the roads and other people's lives are in danger and you're just moving reckless. You should really be in jail. But rich people don't tend to go to jail unless it's an absolute madness. They tend to get a little slap on the wrist and then they just keep it moving. But I don't agree with it. I'll be real. This guy, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. Some of the things I've seen in these clips. It's just... yeah, not very likable, I'll be real. Not very likable at all. And then I saw Ronaldo. I think he's just put out, someone said, chill, brother, he's our best defender. Until he kills someone. And then what? until he kills someone. Then what, we gonna still care if he's our best centre-back? Brother, nip it in the bud. Seriously, sort out yourself. You're not even a teenager. It's not acceptable anyway, if you was 18, 17, whenever you got your license. But if it's 24 years old, just get a grip. Get a grip. And then you've got Ronaldo's interview, I think is on Piers Morgan Uncensored. It's coming out, I think it's tomorrow, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I don't know. I'm going to be there. Seems like some hard-hitting questions. I'm looking forward to it. It's no promo. Piers Morgan don't need my promo. Everyone's going to watch it anyway. I need to watch that. I always enjoy those sit-downs. I'm not going to lie. It's interesting. I see Messi was mentioned again. You never like to see it. Come on, just go out high, man. You don't need to keep mentioning Messi. Come on, man. He never mentions you back. This is a very one-sided back and forth. There is no back and forth. There's just a back. There's no forth. There's just back. Come on now. Everybody who thinks, whoever people think is their GOAT at this point have made their decision. There is no more deliberation. There's no more conversation. I said it after the World Cup. When Messi won that World Cup, for me, it was finished. The conversation was done. For many of you, it may still be, it's not active. You've got to make your choice now. Pick your side and stay on that side. But yeah, the fact that we're still mentioning this now is mad. It's crazy. I can't wait. But part of me can't wait until they retire. Maybe the conversation will be done and over with. People will just make the decision. We won't debate anymore. Then we can get on to actually just appreciating them as players. Because really, if we're just getting rid of all of that chat, we really should just be talking about how sick they both actually are, what careers they both had, how much we're going to miss watching them play, and forget all of the back and forth about who's better. But obviously, people keep mentioning it in questions, so it is what it is. All right, cool. Let's see. We were underdogs that game. What do you mean? Man said, are you talking about the Slavia Prague 3-0 win? You were underdogs. Okay. I'll play along if you want. Assad says, I hope you're well, brother. Maresca defense. Yeah, let's leave the Maresca slander today, Assad. I know you're very keen, you're very excited about the Maresca slander every day, but today is not that day. Tomorrow we have Karabag away. I think we're gonna win. It's an early kickoff, so I've got the watch along set for 4:45, an hour before kickoff, and then at least the review is nice and early, and then I can just enjoy the other games, I guess. But yeah, weird kickoff time to do Champions Leagues. Where do you think Chelsea, Spurs, and Man United will finish? It's very difficult to tell, bro, because personally, I'm not trying to be in the conversation in the first place. I don't really like the fact that you've written our clubs' names together in the same sentence. That's something I was trying to get away from, to be honest. So it's actually already off to a bad start, me and you today, Adam. The fact that you've even asked that. So let's just take Chelsea out of that because we said top 4 bare minimum. We're not really going to discuss anything outside of that. You know, we're not discussing that. Tottenham and Man United. It's up to you guys to fight for that. I think I predicted you guys 5th because you got 1 game a week. You did improve your team over the summer, although you did leave some big positions open, wing back and midfield. But you have 1 game a week, so you surely have to improve. Tottenham have got big injuries as well, and the squad is. I think the squad is actually quite solid when everyone's available, but it's getting a bit thin. And there's players like Tell that should never have been signed. Odegaard maybe not ready. Odegaard. So yeah, it's dicey. It's very dicey. The strikers, Moani, it's very dicey. You should be finishing above them. I think Tottenham I've predicted like 7th, and I predicted you 5th. But yeah, I'm not really trying to have Chelsea's name dragged into that. Would you let Salah play out the bad form or bench? If you guys had signed Mark Gurhey and Isak was fit, I would be benching Salah because I would have probably tweaked it to a wing-back formation. I think I spoke about on the Big Six. I would have gone to a wing-back formation. I would have played Mark Gurhey, Konate as the wide centre-backs, Van Dijk in the middle. I would have played Frimpong and Kirkes as wing-backs. And I would have played Szoboszlai, Gravenberch, and then Ekatike, Wirtz, Isak as the front 3. Maybe McAllister can come in for Wirtz depending on form. And you kind of look at that as your playmaking, creative midfielder, kind of back and forth there. That's the formation I would have probably switched to. And I would have left Salah out because I'm future-proofing and he's not playing well. However, because you don't have the centre-back, you don't really have a choice. You already got rid of Elliott on loan. You don't really have another right winger, to my knowledge, that you can actually put in there anyway. Chiesa, but you know, this manager don't play Chiesa at all in off the start. So yeah, you don't really have any options, to be honest. So you kind of just have to roll with it. Sub in Trent, score, hopefully. Love to see it personally. If he could go and get himself a nice free kick or something today, we'll see. But I don't know. If I was Xabi Alonso today, depending on the score, I think if you're chasing the game and you need to score, then you bring on Trent. 15, 20 to go. I don't know what he can do. He's just come back from injury. But you're looking for deliveries. You're looking for set pieces. You're looking for creativity. You're looking for passing. I think if Real Madrid are winning, for obvious reasons, you're not bringing him on. If it's a tight 1-2-1 lead, you're not bringing him on defensively because he's not good defensively. You're not bringing him on also because he's going to get the crowd up. If you're trying to defend a lead at Anfield, I remember Arsenal was doing this a couple of years ago. I think they were 2-0 up or 2-1 up or something. I think it was 2-0. And then Xhaka got into a bit of a tussle and the whole Anfield just erupted and then it kind of spiraled the comeback. You don't really want to be playing into Liverpool's hands. Xabi Alonso will know that better than anyone because he's played for them, right? You don't bring on the antagonizer, the trigger, which is Trent, to rile up the whole Liverpool crowd and also rile up Liverpool players because they're going to want to get their own back, maybe some of them. So I think it's circumstantial. I think you probably don't bring him on even if your level, if you're willing to take the point. So I don't know. Trent, it's a dicey one. I'm not really expecting him to come on, but I'm hoping that he does. Cool. I did see the goal at the weekend. Yeah. From Correas, I did see it. It was an incredible strike, left foot, right in the top corner. Unbelievable strike. Spanish, so another left back for Spain, on top of Cucurella, on top of Balde, on top of well, Garcia is Spanish, I'm sure, as well, of course, as Real Madrid. He's been benched now, but I don't think he was really having any, he wasn't really getting anywhere there anyway with the options I just named. Grimaldo, Bayer Leverkusen. I think he's more of a wing back. Was always a wing back at Benfica. Always signed him on Football Manager, baller. But he's another one. There's a lot of Spanish left backs right now. There's a lot of Spanish left backs, and they've just added another one. So I'm not watching the wrong game. I've got both games. So there's no way I'm watching the wrong game because I'm watching both games. So you're confused. Yeah. I'm watching Liverpool, Real Madrid. I'm watching PSG, Bayern Munich. I've got two screens. I'm watching both. So, and it says it in the title. So you, sir, are legally blind. Yeah. You're legally blind. Yeah. Trying to tell me I'm watching the wrong game. Unless you're watching a different game. I don't know. What other game could you possibly be watching? Surely no one else respectfully is watching anything other than what I've got here today, which is Liverpool, Real Madrid, and PSG, Bayern Munich. If you're watching something else, you're just trying to be different for no reason. You're just trying to be different for no reason. Let's all be really serious about this today. These are the only two Champions League games. Who else are playing? Let me take a look. Where's the fixtures here? Let me see. Champions League. Don't know what. You know what? Let me just switch to that. There we go. There's no other game. Genuinely, there's no other game. Let me take a look though. Who else is actually playing? Bodo Glimt, Monaco. Nope. Atletico Madrid, USG. Nope. Juventus Sporting, Olympiacos, PSV, Tottenham, Copenhagen. Nah. And yes, you're right. I would love to watch Quenda play, but I've only got 2 eyeballs and I've only got 2 screens. I can't realistically dedicate my evening to Juventus Sporting when I've got these 2 games on. If I had, these games shouldn't even be on at the same time, I'll be honest. This is ridiculous. This is genuinely ridiculous. These 2 games should have been separated. We should have one of them tomorrow and one of them tonight, but they put them both on at the same time on the same day. I can't dedicate my time to anything other than these 2 games. These 2 games here are blockbuster. You've got to be watching these games. So I'm going to get the timer ready. I'm going to probably put it on the game that is Liverpool, and then hopefully they both kick off around about the same time, and we're going to go from there. But yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. But if I was to put on 3 games, I wouldn't be able to watch Quenda properly anyway, so there's no point. To be honest, it's tough enough to watch 2 games at once, let alone 3. So it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. Exactly, and I'm legally blind in my right eye, so I can't even say that I've got the strong eyesight to be doing up the peripheral visions. No, do you know what? I'm gonna get it sorted hopefully tonight or tomorrow. We're gonna speak to my sound engineer. He's absolutely smashing it with the audio. We've actually got some new mics that just came today, so I'm gonna have them in place for tomorrow against Karabag, and I'm gonna see if you guys notice any sort of difference. But I'm gonna try and get the audio commentary in my ear whilst I speak, because at the moment it plays out to you guys and then copyright and all that. So hopefully for tomorrow I'll be able to sort that issue, and then I'll be able to get the commentary in my ear. Maybe then I'll be able to hear stuff whilst I'm speaking. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that today. All right, cool. Let's see what's going on. UEFA scheduling has been horrible this season. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. Right. Tottenham hate watch. Nah, I don't care about that. Tottenham are not a serious problem Champions League wise, so we don't need to worry about them, to be honest. We just let them do what they're gonna do. Right. My time is obviously gonna be a bit late. I'm gonna have to just sync it up. Okay. I don't think we've had any kickoffs yet. But yeah, it's gonna be a bit delayed. Let's just keep it Let's keep it a buck, guys. It's going to be delayed anyway, as always. And I'm going to try and see if I can just sync it now. They've panned to Trent already. Yeah. Of course they have. They're looking for facial expressions and all sorts with Trent. They can catch a glimmer of a smile when Real Madrid score. He's finished. Right. Let me get the timer on. I think we are. Yeah, let me see. Gonna just put it up and then we are going to just see what happens with the rest. I'll sync it up in a minute. Yeah. I think we're probably going to be slightly off, but like I said, I'll sync it up. This is going to be interesting. Oh no, we're actually, no, we're not bang on. We're almost bang on. So right, games have kicked off. Liverpool at Anfield, slightly ahead of PSG for me, which is a bit annoying. They're not kicked off at the same time, but it is what it is. Let's see what Liverpool are on today. Let's see what they're on today. Do you guys think Liverpool are going to win this? They're at home, Real Madrid. They played Villa. I felt like Martinez really did have a bit of a clanger. But Liverpool were obviously better. They couldn't really get any worse. Do we think they can really beat Real Madrid? Real Madrid top of La Liga at the moment. They beat Barcelona as well. Mbappe's in serious form. So Liverpool defensively going to have to be much better than we've seen over recent times. Been quite poor for their standard. But yeah, Mbappe's on a madness right now, guys. He's on an absolute madness. So I think I saw somewhere he's is it 50 goals? I think they've said he's got to 45 or 50 goals quicker than Ronaldo did in I think one fewer game and maybe one more goal or something like that. You guys will probably remember the actual stat, but it was something like that, and it was bonkers to think. But Mbappe, you have to remember, Mbappe got off to a bit of a dodgy start at Real Madrid. It wasn't for long. It was only for a few months at the start of last season. But it was still like, oh, is this going to work? And we already had the question marks about the balance with Vinny and Rodrigo anyway, and not having a focal point. So the fact that he's managed to do that, considering he didn't start like a house on fire, is crazy. But yeah. Right. Let me see. Ekatike there. Nutmegging. Is that Valverde? Yeah, Valverde nutmegged him and kept it stepping. Real Madrid are not invincible. No, they're not. I've seen them have problems this season in La Liga, but Liverpool are certainly in a different level of poor form in the last 10 games. So let's see. And even PSG, are they top of League One? I don't think they are. I think Marseille are still top, right? So they've got off to a little bit of a slow start there. Obviously, they had injuries at the start of the season. No, they're top now. They're 2 points clear. So they've actually made it up because they weren't top before, but they're now 2 points clear of Marseille. So they must have obviously gone on a bit of a run yet. 2 wins out of the last 3. Marseille, I'm guessing, have dropped quite a few points. Yes, they have 2 defeats in the last 3. 2 defeats in the last 4, 1 draw. But PSG. Oh, that's a good save. Oh, Bayern Munich. Oh, it's 1-0. And it's Luis Diaz for Bayern Munich. Oh, my days. Already there's a goal at the Parc des Princes. Wow. It's a bit of a calamity at the back there for PSG, but Luis Diaz has scored. Pretty fairly simple tapping for him after the chaos. and 2 goals in his last 4 matches. Luis Diaz puts Bayern Munich 1-0 up away from home. Vincent Kompany, by the way, as well. Second season at Bayern Munich. Obviously, didn't win the league last year. Was it Bayer Leverkusen? No, Bayer Leverkusen was the year before. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh yeah. That's a lot going wrong. I think Elise's shot firstly got saved, then it's just deflected off. Yeah, Marquinhos' borderline almost handballed it on the goal line, and then things have got very scary. Wow. 1-0 down. 1-0 down. And Real Madrid are coming forward as well. That's a great start to that game, because now PSG under some pressure, and we're going to see them. Well, they was always going to play attack-minded, but now we're going to see them go absolutely crazy, absolutely bonkers. Luis Diaz. Verratti's watching the game as well in the PSG section there. Probably, obviously, hospitality. But yeah, this is a great start to the night to see a goal go in that early. Can't go wrong. Bayern Munich an absolute joke this season. You're right, bro. 100% record in Bundesliga. Champions League, they're smashing it as well. Obviously, they beat us. That kind of does soften the blow, I guess, losing to them 3-1 at the Allianz Arena when you see the kind of start that they've had. That front line that they have there of Kane, Elise, and Diaz is absolutely bonkers. And then if you add Musiala into the 10, which is obviously where Gnabry is right now, you put Musiala in that 10 position, and I think you've got the best attack in the world. Like, what can you really... Who can really say that that's not the best attack in the world? You got Elise on the right, Diaz on the left, Musiala in the 10, and Harry Kane up front. You've got top 2, maybe, yeah, you've got top 2 most deadly striker on the planet up front in Kane with Haaland. You've got Elise, for me, is a ridiculous talent. I've said this for years, but he's a ridiculous talent. You could see at Palace, right? And he's long overdue getting that call up for France, and now he's there. Luis Diaz is a very unpredictable, fun winger to watch. We've seen that in the Prem. He'd be the weaker out of the front 4, and that's not bad whatsoever. And Musiala speaks for himself. You know, he's ridiculous as well. So that front line is bonkers, bro. That front line's crazy. So I think that's probably the best attack in the world right there. If you think about it, especially balance-wise, I think the balance is spot on. You got Luis Diaz will make runs off the ball, and they're in behind again. They're looking for that second Bayern Munich. Yo, PSG need to be careful, because they were almost in again. Bayern Munich, they were almost in again. Very, very close. Very, very close to potentially going 2-0 up. There was like one more pass that needed to be played, and then they would have been in, and that would have been it. But yeah, there's no attack in the Prem that's better than that, especially when Salah's having this drop off. It seems potentially, and Gakpo is not better than Diaz. Who else have you got? I mean, Harry Kane is better than Isak, of course. So it's just, and you'd say Liverpool were expected very much so to be the best attack in the Prem in terms of the Verts and the Salahs and the Isaks and whatnot. I don't think Real Madrid have got the same balance that Bayern Munich have got there either. And the same camaraderie, you could say, compatibility. Because obviously Vinny, Mbappe, maybe both of them want to be the main man. Are they going to be able to strike up like a crazy partnership back and forth like that? We'll see. Who else is there? Barca, Yamal. But yeah, I think Bayern. Real Madrid. Just trying to play around there. Man City or Haaland FC. No, Man City nowhere near that level of balance. Oh yes, let me update the score. Sorry. Man City don't have that kind of balance at all. In their front line, they're too heavily reliant on Haaland. So, but yeah, Bayern Munich's balance, because they've got a great blend between playmakers and finishers and off the ball movement. Like you've got a dribbler. You've got an incredible dribbler in Musiala. You've got a playmaker in Elise. Obviously, Musiala can play make, but from a passing perspective, like Elise is obviously a great crosser, passer, set piece taker. Then you've got Diaz, who's just a live wire, and he'll make the runs off the ball as well. And then you've got Kane, and Kane is just a ridiculous footballer. He's complete, passing, shooting, just bonkers player. So yeah, it's mad levels of balance. Here's Real Madrid just in possession. It's a foul in the PSG game at the moment. Verts, he's done very well to win the ball high up, and he's actually giving it to Szoboszlai. Liverpool in the penalty box. Shot coming in over the bar by McAllister. He probably should hit the target. He should probably hit the target. Florian Wirtz did very, very well there to win the ball high up the pitch. You just see him there. Look, he's just pressing. He just bodies my man. Who is that? Is that Huijsen? Got absolutely bodied, I think. I think it is Huijsen. I think it was Huijsen. I don't see Militao getting bodied like that. No, it was Huijsen. Huijsen got bodied by Wirtz. And then he's just laid it on a plate. Szoboszlai for McAllister. Should probably hit the target. Yeah, he should hit the target. Great games, man, this evening. Great games, great starts as well. Very, very fun, very lively, both games. Big Champions League night, couldn't miss it. We had to be there. Let's see. Salah. Oh, balls in behind. 2v1. Oh, he's not released it for Wirtz. What an opportunity that was. What an opportunity. Here's Vinny. Go on, Vinny. He's running out of room and there's just no support. Gone into a corridor of nowhere. Never to be seen again. Right. 11 minutes 30. Liverpool crowd look absolutely up for it. They obviously say there's a big rivalry between themselves and Real Madrid because of all of the Champions League. Do you know what? I get it, by the way. I actually do get it. As much as we did the trolling with the Trent situation and whatnot, we do get rivalries that cross continents and overseas, because at the end of the day, Chelsea, Barcelona, for a period of time, was so hostile. Like, you go back to Jose Mourinho versus Rijkaard days, the 4-2 at the bridge. You go back to Mourinho in the press conference saying he's going to name the whole Barca team 1 to 11. Those were peak press conference days. You go back to Issa Disgrace. You go back to, Camp Nou, Torres. You go back to even Iniesta. Well, yeah, same thing, Disgrace. Iniesta last minute winner. Bro, yeah, I get it. I definitely get it. They've played each other a lot, and then the players have kind of gone back and forth there a bit in terms of Trent, Bellingham. They pipped them to them as well. I hear it. Here's Salah. Oh, Salah. Oh, I thought he was gonna go for it there. Van Dijk. Back to Mamadashvili. City versus Liverpool this weekend is going to be nuts. Winner takes all, or winner stays in contention, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be very interesting. Tottenham, Man United. Obviously, there's going to be two mobs. Lunchtime watch along. Saeed's going to be down. Saeed Tobes, me and Grizz, and then on the Sunday, Man City Liverpool, there'll be another special guest, first time debut on the mob. I think maybe first time debut on the Big Six actually in general. Be very interesting. Yeah, Liverpool's pressing is really good, man. Really, really good today. They look sharp in terms of the press for sure. They look lively. Yeah, it looks decent. Szoboszlai is playing in his pressing 10 position. Dominika TK should be plenty of energy and legs there. Not expecting the same intensity from Salah. Oh, he's cut it out there a bit. Szoboszlai is not going to quite make it to Ekatike. PSG in possession at the moment in that game. They're just working it around. Going to be very, very interesting to see how that all goes over there for them. Big up UncTube, much appreciated. Welcome. I need to definitely get a membership video done this week. And then I think, while I'm in Mexico, I will do a membership video for sure. Nice little update about how my trip is going, how my holiday is going. You guys. Barcola's cooking. Have you seen the news about Dallo and Amarim? I haven't actually seen the news. No, I haven't seen the news. Let me know in the chat what the news is. Just give me a little explanation. Liverpool coming forward on the left-hand side. So Boslai's got it now. So Boslai, yeah, in this left midfield position. We've not seen it enough at Liverpool. I think it's for Hungary. I could have swore at Hungary he's always playing as like a left-sided midfielder or a left 10 or whatever. He's always been able to do the kind of crossing from that side, the shooting from that side as well. I feel like we don't really get to see a lot of that from Szoboszlai at Liverpool because he usually play on the right of midfield in the Henderson position. But we never get to see him open up his body and play with those angles. I think today in the 10, we might see it a little bit more now that he's gone to that position. McAllister's firmly playing next to Gravenberch. Let's see. But he's got to get back. Make it a three-man midfield. We haven't really seen much of Mbappe today. Here's Vinny as well. Barcola's cooking, is he? Mbappe, let's see. Liverpool, Real Madrid game's good. Both games are good. Lively, a lot of energy, a lot of quality. Top players on both teams, all teams, so it's good. It's good games. I wouldn't be able to tell you which game to pick. I would just say you need to get another device going. You need to get another device going. You got to find a way to watch both games at the same time because they're both worth watching. Vinny, he's tried to do the outside the boot. Big up everybody in the chat. Bellingham. Shot from distance blocked. You're going to catch me 4:45 tomorrow. Karabag versus Chelsea. These games are just the starters. The main course is tomorrow. Quackbags versus Chelsea in Azerbaijan just after everybody gets home from, just before everybody leaves work, 5 o'clock. You know what I mean? Just before rush hour, we're going to start the watch along. So, it's all fun and games today, but the big deal is tomorrow. Make sure you're there for that. Shot. Bellingham. No, Mbappe of all people. Even worse. He's absolutely blazed it over the bar. Bellingham's the one that carried it forward. Found Mbappe. Gave it to Vinny. Little 1-2 there. Little nice little bit of play from all three of them to combine and connect there. But, yeah, it's gone to waste. Basically, this is very similar to when... Who was it in charge? I think it was Ancelotti in charge. Yeah, it was Ancelotti in charge. And it was basically Bellingham playing as a striker. Not as a striker, as a false nine. And Rodrigo and Vinny would kind of play just off of him or just around him. So far in this game, I'm getting similar vibes. Like, you can see Bellingham's right there ready to crash the box. I've seen he's been getting a few goals recently, obviously, as well. Coming back from his own injuries. Shot from distance, Bayern. Pavelic. That was close. But yeah, like you can see he's ready to commit to the box, and then you got Guller, Chouameni and Camavinga are playing as the deeper players. Guller's playing very deep. There isn't really a right winger in this team, is there? Valverde is given the width, but they haven't really got anyone playing at right wing. So I guess they just kind of sacrificed that position a bit. Because they know Mbappe and Vinny both want to come off the left, and they want to cut in. 1-0 to Tottenham against Copenhagen. They're expected to win that, man. Copenhagen last season were in the Conference League. I think we beat them in the semi-final, was it? I should know. I went. Was it semi-final or quarter? I can't remember what order this was in. I went to Sweden, I went to Denmark, and I don't know what order, but I'm pretty sure we beat them away from home and at home. I can't remember. But yeah, we played them in the Conference League. So shame on you not going to the away game tomorrow. Would you enjoy? Yes, I'm so gutted. You don't understand. Listen, you don't understand. That's the game I wanted to go to, bro. When we drew when we did the Champions League draw here and we got the fixtures. And first of all, I don't know where Paphos is in Cyprus, right? I wanted to see Paphos away, but we didn't get them away. We got them at home. And I wanted Karabag away. We got Karabag away. I was praying to the higher heavens that they weren't going to be in November because I knew I wouldn't be able to go in November. And what do you know? Karabag away in November. So it's a bit gutting, very gutting. And also, not even just that, but also Thuggery's away. So he's not here anymore. He's in Bali. He's away for a month. So my travel buddy wouldn't even be able to go anyway. So it's peak. So they should have put that fixture on a different month. We would have been there. You know how much I was buzzing to go to Azerbaijan? Absolutely fuming. To continue we would have started, relaunched our series. It would have been Champions League Chronicles instead of Conference League. But it is what it is. It is what it is. One day. Hopefully round of 16 we get some mad team from God knows where, and then we can get something done. Someone has to explain Camavinga's playing right wing. Why he's playing right wing. Camavinga's played all over the place. He's played left back. I've seen Camavinga play left back, inverting into midfield. I've seen him play the 6. I've seen him play the 8. I've seen him play... Have I seen him even play the 10? When he was younger? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's too much. But yeah, he's... I feel like he might have played the 10, when he was younger. Let me know in the chat when he was in France. A long time ago. Bayern are coming forward. That pass. Almost found Harry Kane. PSG look like they'll go 2-0 down at any moment. Look like they'll go 2-0 down at any moment. Honestly. the confidence that Bayern Munich are showing here away from home. It's quite something. It's quite something against the Champions League holders, treble winners. Just picked up a bunch of awards that I've never heard of recently. Today I saw Campos got Director of the Year. Someone got President of the Year. I think it was their president. And then I saw someone got Agent of the Year. All sorts of things. Almrim and Dallo are family. Oh. Okay. I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Right. Right. 22 minutes. Xabi Alonso. Back at his old club. And also, not to forget, Xabi Alonso was also quite heavily linked with Liverpool as well. We talk about the players, but the manager. There was a lot of feeling around Liverpool that Klopp's successor would be Xabi Alonso, and it was a matter of just patiently waiting, and he'd hand over the baton. Obviously, especially after he won the treble, stayed for that extra season. But then it quickly became clear that it was going to be Real Madrid, and he was not going to go to Bayern Munich. And I'm glad he didn't, because... is that going to count? Is that going to count for PSG? I think it's going to count. 1-1. 1-1. I think it's going to count. It feels off in terms of the celebrations are muted, the referee, the fourth officials being camera panned, and we're seeing if he's going to put his flag up or what. Let's just see this again. Barcola puts the ball in, clipped in back post. I think it's Oh, he's well offside. Surely Dembele, because I think Dembele. I think Dembele knows he's offside. Oh, maybe I don't know. It's hit his chest and gone in, but the celebration is very mute. I don't understand. I think it might be 1-1. But why is celebration so mute? I think are they doing checks? Hey, what did I say about Upamecano? I need another drink. That's just gone. Listen, so Boslai's going to clip it in, back post, header, and cleared away by Real Madrid. They're doing a goal check. It feels and looks offside to me. I'll be honest. It looks offside to me. I think it's offside, but it's very, very fine margins. It's not crystal clear if it's offside or not. It's very fine margins. I have to say that. Very, very fine margins. But it does have a feeling of offside to it. Definitely does. 24 minutes gone. No goal. Check complete. PSG. Yeah, it didn't have that vibe. There was something off, man. even in call it EAFC now, like when you play the game, when you used to play FIFA, if you scored a goal, you kind of knew if it was offside or not. You get a feeling, even if it's tight. Maybe the control pad just don't feel the same. I don't know what it is. There's a vibe there. You know, if you play enough football, you're watching enough football, you know when it's offside. You get a vibe for it, you get a feeling for it. The only time you won't know is when you're in the ground because you're not synced. You're all over the place. Your emotions are fluctuating. But if you're just in a calm place and you're assessing what's going on, you know it's offside. You know it's offside. You just get a feeling, gut feeling, intuition. They call it a man's intuition. You know when it's offside. Forget, we talk about women's intuition. You know, a man's intuition is the offside rule. You know, as a man, you just know. You just know. If you don't know, you get to know. You get to know. Yeah, don't worry about the PSG timer because I can't do 2 different times anyway. If I duplicate it, it would just be the same time as a Liverpool game, and that's not accurate because PSG are they kicked off a little bit later. What's Dembele? Where's he? Oh, sugar plum. Dembele has come off. Dembele's come off. Oh, sugar. Why? Why has he come off? He doesn't look injured. He just walked off. He just walked down the tunnel. Let me know in the chat. I've not got comms on. I've not got no comms. I've got no commentary. I don't know what's going on. I know he did just come back from injury, but I think was it a few weeks ago? But he didn't look injured when he walked down the tunnel. But I'm guessing he must have a knock. Precaution. Okay, precaution. Right, Real Madrid back in possession. There's a gap for Tchouaméni. Shot block. I think it's just a poor strike. I think it's out for a goal kick. There's no penalty, no. There's no penalty. Oh, Liverpool. Florian Wirtz says options in the box. He's found. Oh, Ekitike. Great save by Courtois. Brilliant save by Courtois. Mad break from Liverpool. Salah's done all right for himself over there. Yeah, mad counter from Liverpool. And I was looking at it here. It's just a tackle that just ends up going to Wirtz. Yeah, it's well off. It's not a bad effort from Ekitike. Gets a bit of lift on it. It's just Courtois is just too big, man. Courtois is way too big. Like, you can't actually. Sorry, it's Szoboszlai. I thought it's Szoboszlai that takes the strike. There's just nowhere. There's nowhere to put the ball. The guy is too big. The guy is just too big. He's massive. When you see this guy coming towards you on a 1v1 or in a situation like that, the goal just feels so small. He's so big, man. He's massive. Yeah, Wirtz has been good today. He's been good. Wirtz has been good. But this is the thing. I get not playing him in the Prem if you're trying to figure out the balance. But in the Champions League, he has to play. He absolutely has to play. He has to start. Because what's the excuse for not being able to play Champions League? It's not the same as the Premier League. So, you've played European football and you cost the kind of coin that means you got to play some games. So which games are you going to pick? You got to pick these ones. You got to play these games. He obviously played against Frankfurt. He enjoyed himself there. So, yeah, man, he's got to play Champions League. Whilst he's bedding himself into Prem and they're figuring out where he's going to play, just playing the champs. And I expect him to do well in the champs, to be honest. There's a ball there. Oh, he's not played the ball in time. Bayern. It's opened up for Bayern. It's really opened up for Bayern. It's a little bit behind Diaz, and that's why the whole attack has had to be halted. If that was played in front of Diaz, might be looking at 2-0. Oh, here's Liverpool. Salah, Szoboszlai, shot blocked. Maybe handball, man. Handball. It's a free kick. No, I think it's handball. Militao's arguing it. I think it's handball on Tchouaméni. And he's not really complaining, Tchouaméni, so that it's very obvious now because he's not complaining. Look, so Bosla takes a shot. Yeah, straight at his hand. Handball. Tchouaméni's not complaining. When a player's not complaining and they just they just walk off. Man just walked off. In fact, we need to talk about is that a penalty? Forget about whether or not it's a free kick or what. We need to talk about whether it's a penalty. It's very close to the line. Referee's already given a free kick, but it is very, very close to the line. Very close. But yeah, players walked off. Very obvious now that it's going to be what it is. Ooh, that's very nice. Just getting a logo done for the next week's. Whoa! Whoa! Relax, PSG. These games are fire. Yeah? This PSG game is fire. So open. Oh, here we go. Oh! Oh my God! Oh my days! Oh, that was so close from Gnabry. And they're checking a possible penalty at Anfield, but my eyes are glued to this PSG game because there's been chances at both ends, and Gnabry's hit both posts. Literally both posts. The ball's trickled along that line. It was so close again to being 2-0 to Bayern Munich. It's end-to-end stuff. Both teams attacking. Bayern Munich are not trying to settle on this 1-0 lead. They are ready to do damage today. They're really ready to do damage. Yo. They're checking the penalty at Anfield. Oh! It's 2-0 to Luis Diaz and Bayern Munich. I don't really care who wins. I just want to see goals. And we're getting goals at the Parc des Princes. Luis Diaz with a fantastic, emphatic finish. And I don't think it's a penalty. Is it a penalty at Anfield? It's no penalty. It's no penalty. So that check's complete. I didn't think it was anyway. It was borderline, but it feels like that's the right decision. But this Luis Diaz finish, I think it's just off the post and in. What's going on? Marquinhos, he's too slack. He's too lackadaisical on the ball. He just loses it to Luis Diaz. Off the post and in, 1v1. Yeah, Marquinhos is he's in his own world. Bro, do you not understand? The Gengen press. This brother, Marquinhos, is in his own world. This guy thinks he's got all the time. Oh, they said it's not even handball, so it's not even a free kick. So play goes on at Anfield. It's not even a free kick. This guy really thought he had time. He really, really thought he had all the time in the world to dilly-dally on the ball. Little did he know there was this Colombian that was just on his case. On his case, closing him down in Luis Diaz, and he's done so, and he was clinical. 2 goals for Luis Diaz and 2 goals for Bayern Munich. 2-0 at the Parc des Princes. Absolutely mad scoreline, half an hour in. Bayern Munich, definitely. You can't even say dark horses. You just have to say outrightly Champions League contenders. There's no dark horse about it. PSG trying to win that flick on. Neuer's going to clear, I think. No, he's going to play it out. Sorry, guys, I'm having to multitask a little bit. I'm just trying to get this logo. I have to find out what font that is. Work never stops. And what font Nice. It never ends, guys. It never ends. We building. You guys are gonna be. You're gonna be very, very happy next week. We feeding. We feeding the streets. But yeah, this is sensational viewing. This is sensational viewing. That was a good touch. That's a great touch, man. Barcola. That's a great touch. He's very unlucky not to go 2-1 there with PSG. That was a great touch. First touch there. Liverpool coming forward with Bradley. Oh, it's cleared. Headed away. It's fallen out now. McAllister, Szoboszlai, Robertson. This is... Szoboszlai is going to play it forward a little bit. Now we got McAllister on it. Nice little 1-2 Liverpool. Oh, Ekatike inverts there. Really nice link up. Almost found a way through Real Madrid's defense. Camavinga. And booted away. Booted away. Something happened to PSG after Chelsea beat them in the Club World Cup. Bro, they're getting absolutely slapped up. Kvaratskhelia has gone off injured as well. Shot coming in from Szoboszlai saved. Kvaratskhelia is coming off injured for PSG. We call it PTSG. That's what we call it exactly. We call it PTSG. Shout out the chat. Let's get that spammed. PTSG in the chat. 2-0 down at home. 2-0 down at home. After the Club World Cup, things ain't looking the same. Where's Enrique? What have we done to this institution that is PSG? God damn, what's going on? PTSG, man. PTSG. Might even have to change the title if they lose this game. What is going on in France? S'il vous plaît, what is going on? Qu'est-ce que tous? What's going on? Je suis. I don't know shit, you know. I may have a French... I've actually got a French name. If you don't know, Matisse is a French name, yeah? I do not know a lick of French. Not a lick of French. I learned it at school. Did I enjoy learning it? Absolutely not. I wanted to learn Spanish. They didn't let me go to Spanish. They forced me to learn French. I do not know what I am saying. I just know that these are French words and I am going to throw them together and I hope you understand. Je m'appelle, qu'est-ce que c'est en anglais, je suis. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. I wish I learned a second language, man. That's my biggest regret from school. No, that's not my biggest regret. That's a lie. But it's one of my regrets. Not learning a second language. I think it's much easier to learn a second language when you're young. The younger you are, the better. You're already picking up language, English as it is. You may as well learn a second while you're on it. Not being bilingual is a big regret. It's one of the regrets, for sure. But French wasn't for me, man. I needed to be in the Spanish class. They didn't let me in. We got any bilingual brothers in the chat? Let me know in the chat if you're a bilingual brother. Ball comes into the box, saved. Neuer. It's going to get cleared. Salaman sad at this point. Man said you learn languages by bagging a foreign bird. That's funny. And probably true as well. Quadlingual. Blood. 4 languages. See, this is where it gets scary. This is where it gets real scary, yeah? I don't understand how people can know more than 3 languages. I think 3 is the cutoff. Once you know more than 3 languages, you need to get your flowers for knowing multiple languages. But if you know more than 3, like if you're going into like 4s and 5s, I think we gotta We gotta protect you, to be honest. You know what I mean? We gotta protect you, man. Because it's something I don't understand how you're making it make sense. How you're knowing that many languages. You're understanding sarcasm in these languages, humor in these languages. Like all of it's just it fascinates me, honestly. Like, people just be switching between languages like it's nothing. There's so many words in the world. We don't even know all the English words. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not even like that literate. It's mad. It's mad. It's I'm not saying we're illiterate, but we're not Oxford dictionaries over here. Do you know what I mean? So when I see people knowing 4 or 5, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, fair play to you, man. Seriously. Very impressive. Oh, is it gonna be free? Oh my days. I need to see a battering. I need to see a battering immediately. Because this from Bayern Munich is becoming a little bit disrespectful. They tried to walk it in just now, guys. They just tried to walk it in. Oh, we thought Kvaratskhelia had gone off injured, but he's managed to stay on. Oh, he's back down again. He's not a happy boy. Certain peeps don't even understand patois. Oh dear. Listen, this could be 3 and 4, you know. This really could get dark for PSG. This really could get dark. The more languages I know, the more it feels like one language. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it does to a degree. But there's just so many things, isn't it? That just I don't know. It's just it's deep. It's deep. There's so many things that between the languages that are different. There's just there's so many variables that I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I get what you mean. I thought I did, but now that I deep it, I don't get it. It's too difficult. It's too difficult, man. It's crazy. It's crazy that you guys can know that many languages. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's too many nuances. There's too many translations and just in this language it means this, in this it means this. Even the English language, when you really deep it, there's so many silly things that don't really make any sense, but we're just doing it because we do. You know what I mean? But if we didn't know, we'd be like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? We'd be like, yo, what's going on here? Why does this word spelt like this, but it sounds completely different to this word here? And you got the silent letters and all this. It's long. It's long. It's absolutely long. Like, I'll give you an example, right? I never lived in, that's a good save. That was a good save. I never lived in Greenwich, right? I never lived in Greenwich, London. But I had a friend from Ireland who came over and he called it Greenwich. Now, initially I started laughing. I thought, brother, why are you calling it Greenwich? Greenwich. But then I thought to myself, do you know what? It does read Greenwich, you know. I'm calling it Greenwich because I know it's Greenwich, but it does read Greenwich. So I get it. I get it. And that's when I realized this is long. This English thing is long, let alone any other language. It's long. Corner's going to come in. PSG on the ball. PSG on the ball. Ball's going to come in. Liverpool headed away. How is this game 0-0? I do not know. I do not know how this game is 0-0, guys. Honestly. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Hakimi, are we going to get a shot? Ooh, Fabian Ruiz over the bar. And not close either. It looks like they're going to go in at halftime. It looks like they're going to go in at halftime. They're going to go in at halftime 2-0 down. Exactly. Because sandwich is similar spelling in terms of the widge. But it sounds different than Greenwich. Greenwich, not Greenwich. And there's loads of places like that in London that don't really make any sense. So I get it. I get it. It's long. Oh, go on. Give me that. Listen, let's just have a party in Paris. Let's just have a party in Paris. Let's get this third goal. Let's get this third goal, honestly. Luis Diaz. Oh, Real Madrid. Oh, good save. Mamadou is really good save. Near post. Could have been 1-0 to Real Madrid right before halftime. Vinny's still on it. Cut back. Shot. Oh, it's straight at the keeper. It's straight at the keeper. Exactly. The River Thames, but it's just Thames. Where's the H? Why is there a H there? We're talking about, it's just not making sense. Where's the H, bro? We should start calling it the River Thames, bro. The River Thames. Sounds way more posh as well. Thames just sounds dark, dirty. Thames, River Thames. See, that's what I'm saying. English is foolishness. Let's be real. Some foolishness. Courtois, let's see. Yeah, we play too much in the UK. Facts. And then you got different accents. Imagine then. So you learn the language, and then I'm guessing you guys that are, quadlingual and that, you're understanding the different accents within the language and all these things, Imagine trying to understand, Geordie and Scouse, but it's the same language. That's what I'm saying. There's just so many nuances. It's crazy. You guys are very intelligent individuals. I guess if you do learn that many languages, you're set for life in terms of job. Can't go wrong. Oh, there's no way. There's no way that's onside. Unlucky. I thought it was going to be 3-0 to Bayern Munich, but it is offside. I thought it was, and it's confirmed to be way offside. Way off. Unfortunate. There's a booking. TK is down. Oh, Bayern. Oh, Elise couldn't quite get it back on his... Oh, no. Oh, they are absolutely dismantling PSG. Every attack is leading to strikes on goal. It is at this point is how many. PSG are praying for halftime. They cannot wait to get back in that change room, because right now they're just carving them open at will. At will. PSG don't know what to do. There's on-rushing runners from midfield constantly making these third-man runs off of the striker, off of, doubling up the inside runs off the flanks. Oh, the third-man run, sorry. It's just carnage. Absolute carnage. Courtois is doing well, yeah. It's absolute carnage, honestly. PSG can't get the ball. Bayern Munich are dominating on the ball. They got all the possession, all of the chance creation, everything. Pure domination this first half. Pure domination. Ball over the top. They're in again. Harry Kane. Is he going to hold it? Oh, my days. Oh, my God, he's still got it. No, this is weak. This is weak, PSG. Nah. This is not even becoming just tactical. This is becoming physical. I think this PSG team might be cooked in terms of physical right now. Are they still recovering from the Club World Cup? What's going on? They're losing all these 50-50s, they're losing. All of these duels, they're losing. Harry Kane had no right to get that ball. It was slightly overhit. He was chasing for it. He still managed to body the defender, get in front of the ball, and still hold it up. Every single 50-50, every single loose ball, it feels like Bayern Munich get to it first. They win all the aerials. Look, they've just won another one. Now, this is bullshit. This is absolutely disgraceful. This is ridiculous. They're getting bullied. They're genuinely getting bullied. It's nasty work. Oh my days, they're getting bullied. I can't believe this. I don't know what's going on. Oh my... Bro. They're getting bullied, bro. It's peak. Halftime at Anfield, yeah. It's peak. I'm gonna ring Saeed in a minute. This is a beatdown in Paris. Brother. What in the world? This is a beatdown, bro. Right. Oh, God. Hakimi's ankle, and could be a red card for Bayern Munich right at the end of this half. But I think they're going to do a check. Let's just wait and see. Hold on. Referee's just having a word with his team. Hakimi's down, and he's not gonna play on. I don't think that's not looking good. Oh my god, I think he's gone. I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go, chat. I think he's gonna go. Oh my god, Hakimi's crying. He's proper distraught. I need to see the VAR check because I missed it. I was just trying to. I thought it was half time, to be honest. I need to see this back. Man's having phone calls and all sorts. What the hell's going on here? Who's this guy? I think it was a fan. He's having a whole phone call. Yeah, he's gone. He's absolutely gone. Gone. Ankle's cooked. Ankle is absolutely cooked. Yeah, he's gone. Red card. Referee's going to look at the screen. Oh, I did see this challenge. Oh. No, I did see this challenge. I genuinely didn't actually think of anything of it until I'm now seeing the replay how bad it is. I saw this challenge and I just thought, yeah, it's going to be a free kick. When you look back at it, oh my days. Man's lunged in. He's gone high. He's gone in so high. Look. Why has he gone in so... Why? Oh my God. Oh my God, that's awful. Oh my God, that's awful. Nah. Off. That's disgusting. That is reckless. The way he's come off the ground, yeah, and then he's nowhere near the ball, and then he's high, but then the way he's landed on my man's ankle, just watch. Oh, yeah, his whole body weight's just landed on his ankle when he's planted his foot. Hakimi's trying to get his foot across Diaz to protect the ball, but Diaz has gone lunging in. Then he's landed his whole body weight on Hakimi's ankle when he's tried to put his foot across. If Hakimi does keep running straight in a straight line, the ankle probably doesn't make connection with Diaz on the way on when Diaz is on his way down. But it's the fact that Diaz has just gone up in the air like that, two-footed for no reason. He's behind the ball. He's never getting anywhere near it. And then the way he's landed on Hakimi is going to mean he gets the red card. Because it's dangerous for the fact that he's gone in like that from behind, two-footed in the air. It's not the studs or anything that's done it. It's the way that he's gone in, and then he's not in control. So then the way he's landed is just reckless. So 2 goals and a red card. What a half for Luis Diaz. What a way to start this half. What a 45 minutes for Diaz, I guess. I don't really know why he's done that. He's on a hat trick. He's having a great game. I don't really know why he's gone flying in at the end of a half. Hakimi, he's nowhere near goal. It's not a must. It's not a must make kind of tackle. It's not necessary. Just ridiculous. I don't really understand why he's done that. Very odd. Misses the Arsenal game. Yeah. I don't think it's harsh, no. I think it's dangerous. I think it's a dangerous... he's out of control. And his intention is not good. His intention is not good. His intention is you can't do that. You have to at least try to play the ball. He's not trying to play the ball. That's how I look at that. I look at that as just endangering the opponent. You're not trying to play the ball. You're tackling from behind. You're in the air. You're out of control. Two-footed. There's so many things that you're doing wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? There's too many things that you're doing wrong, and there's really nothing that you're doing right. There's nothing that you're doing right to not go off for that, to not be getting sent off. It's not like you're doing anything correct. You're not unlucky. You're not unlucky that you injured him or that you didn't make a connection with the ball. It's not unlucky. It's stupidity. Kane almost made it 3-0, but it was saved, and that is the end of the half. And it is 2-0 to Bayern Munich, but they do have now 10 men in Paris. Oh, wait, no, not yet. We are making a little ring. Let's see. Yeah, it's half-time in Paris. Boy. Let me just let that ring out. All right, cool. Sorry, did I say Gusto? Sorry, my bad. My brain must have had a malfunction. All right, cool. Halftime in both these games. Really, really fun first halves in both games, but I feel like I'm kind of surprised to see no goals in the Liverpool Real Madrid game, to be honest. I think Real Madrid have had a couple of opportunities. Liverpool have had a couple of opportunities, both teams. I wouldn't be surprised if the chances on both sides were fairly even. I say Liverpool maybe just slightly edging the game, but I don't know. It's very, very close. You could make a case for either team being 1-0 up. There's been a few saves on both sides. In the other game, it couldn't be further away from that. It's literally just one-sided. Bayern Munich are absolutely destroying PSG. You could make a case for Bayern Munich to be 3 or 4, 5-0 up, maybe. I'd say Bayern Munich minimum should be about 4-0 up in this game. I'd say there's 2 more goals minimum in that game. Real Madrid got 1 shot on target. Oh, is it just the 1 shot from Bellingham, was it, at the near post? Maybe I've got that horribly wrong. All right, phone call, Saeed.
Yo, brother, man, I was on the phone to Lewis.
That's all right, brother. What are you saying? You good?
Yeah, man, bro. These 2 games are madness.
Bro, mad. Mad. Very mad.
Brother,
Very, very mad.
it's crazy.
Bro, what is
It
what?
was a red card, by the way.
Bro, what's I do, bro. I do.
Same.
He's out of control, bro. He's crazy for that.
Oh, what's he doing? Bro, it's ugly tackle. I feel for Hakimi. That's
Yeah.
a potential ankle breaker, that.
Yeah. The thing is, what's the point? Like, you're not playing the ball, you're tackling from behind, you're out of control, you're 2-footed. Like, there's so many things wrong, and there's nothing right with the tackle. Do you know what I mean? Of course, you might injure someone doing that. It's crazy.
No,
Crazy, bro.
It's that South American kind of like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
mentality that they got to win every ball, man.
Bro, he was playing so well. He got 2 goals on his name. Why do that?
I know. Bro, company ball, what the hell?
Oh,
CBS have got man like Troy Deeney.
Yeah.
What the hell?
is it really? Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Oh.
Troy Deeney's on CBS.
I did hear that he was going out there to work a lot of American broadcasting this season.
Fair play, man. I'm not even hating, but I'm like, yo.
It is a surprise, but he's
You know what I mean? Man's leveled up,
but
man.
you know what?
Hey.
That type of personality suits American TV a lot more than English.
100%. Yeah,
Because I mean, English TV is very like prim and proper and restricting. You can see the difference between Carragher and on American and yeah. So yeah, but yeah, I think he's moved over there.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, man.
Yeah.
What game did you like the most? Because I'm not gonna lie, this Bayern game's been
Oh yeah, the Bayern game, absolutely. Bro, PSG are getting cooked. It should be 4-0.
It should be 4-0.
It should be 4-0. Absolutely.
Company's cooking.
Yep. No, bro, it's mad. It's peak.
Company's cooking, man. Like, the thing is, yeah, you know what it is, yeah, for me? To maintain the levels of the Champions League, Dembele came off.
Yep.
You know what I mean, bro? Even though they did start off early last year, they were slow, yeah?
Very.
Bro, to maintain the levels, yeah, of last year, Club World Cup as well, bro, it's gonna take a lot, man. It's gonna take a lot, you know, for them to go back-to-back Champions Leagues, bro.
They didn't make a load of signings either. They signed a new keeper and they got the defender from Bournemouth, and that was about it.
That was it.
Yeah. And the goalkeeper was replacing Donnarumma anyway. And that's probably a downgrade.
Listen,
At least immediately it is.
yeah. Boy.
So-
The Liverpool game, I can't lie to you. I think Liverpool have been a better team.
Yeah, I thought, I actually thought it was closer than it is, but then I look at the stats and yeah, Liverpool definitely better.
Yeah, for me, definitely better. I think the more intensity, more like the way they're playing, pressing from the front, they've had better chances.
Yeah.
Courtois has been amazing.
Yeah.
I think Wirtz actually played well.
No, he
You know
is.
what I mean? I'm
He
not
is.
even gonna-
He should have an assist.
He's bad at Wirtz, I can't lie. He's done his thing, I can't lie.
He should have an assist in this game.
Yeah.
He's pressing the press is very good. The press is very good.
Bro. But what I don't get is Vinny Jr., man. What has happened to Vinny, bro, man?
Bro,
Where's that,
he
where's
wants.
that 1v1 dip dribbling gone, man?
I don't know, man. I feel like you can't have too many cooks in the kitchen there with that one there with Mbappe and Vinny. I don't think you're gonna get both of them at their very best together. It doesn't feel like that to me. It's not the same.
Bellingham in behind as well.
Yeah, when it was MSN, yeah, they're all 3 of them guys are playmakers. When you really think about it. Neymar's a playmaker at heart. Messi's a playmaker at heart, and Suarez was a playmaker from early days at Ajax, and even Liverpool debut. The whole chitter chatter was this guy just playmaking. Really didn't score.
I agree.
So they're happy to kind of share it out and just play this beautiful. Whereas Vinny and Mbappe, it's not about that. This brother didn't even turn up to the Ballon d'Or.
Brother,
You know what time it is when he does. When these men are not turning up to Ballon d'Ors, you know what time it is already.
I don't like that side of it. I can't lie, bro. You gotta be graceful in when you win, graceful when you lose, man. You get me, bro? You can't be doing this, bro, like this entitlement, man. And also, when you don't win a Ballon d'Or, you gotta keep your head down and keep going. Win that Ballon d'Or the next year.
It's mad, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Look, Dembele literally just locked in and was super selfless, and he got himself a Ballon d'Or.
Come on, man. Because Vinny's got the talent, bro. I'm not saying that Vinny ain't got no talent.
No, he showed his talent. He definitely showed it. Like a couple years ago, what was it? Real Madrid winning the Champions League. He was brilliant for them.
Yeah.
Wembley getting the goal in the final against Dortmund. That season, he was fantastic. Like he had a shout. Like the season. Go on.
I'd bring on Trent right now.
Ooh.
I'd bring him on, man. They're lacking a bit of creativity, man.
But the thing is, yeah, if you bring, I was discussing it before the game. If you bring on Trent, you're triggering the Liverpool fans and the fan base and the crowd, and I don't know if that's going to work in their favour. But does that work in Real Madrid's favour? Do you remember when Xhaka got into a little bit of a back and forth at Anfield when they were 2-0 up, and then it just sparked the comeback?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't know what the atmosphere is like. I'm assuming it's good.
Not, by the way.
Huh?
What did you make? Was that a penalty for you?
No. Just outside the box.
Yeah, just outside the box.
But then they didn't give the free kick, did they?
No, that's what I'm saying. Why did they give the free kick?
Yeah, I thought it was handball, but then they're saying maybe natural body position. I don't know.
Yeah.
Too close to quarters. I don't know. But yeah, definitely not a penalty.
This is crazy,
Mad.
man.
Mad.
But
Mad.
I'm enjoying it. I can't lie. This is what I mean. Champions League, it's been for me better than the league. I can't lie. In terms of entertainment, bro, it's not let up this year.
Yeah.
I needed it, bro, because boy.
Because in the Prem, everybody just copies everyone. Really.
Bro, long balls.
Yeah, it's mad.
I've not seen one long ball.
Not one long throw today. Not one.
One long throw in, bro. I'm sick of the league, man. I'm seeing football counter-attack.
Yeah.
I'm seeing some good stuff.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, man.
It's true.
It's so bad, bro. Oh, I'm looking at that foul again. Oh, Diaz is...
It's so bad, bro. There's no need for it.
He's actually not normal in the head.
Bro, that was the most tapped thing I've ever seen from not ever, but it was tapped. It was tapped, bro. It's tapped behaviour. Very tapped.
It's tapped, bro.
Yeah, no need. But maybe that makes him. Does that make it more interesting? I don't know.
Maybe.
PSG might get back into it now. I don't know.
Yeah, they might get back into it. I think for me, it's gonna set up nicely. I think Bayern on the break are dangerous. They're not like a 10 man that's gonna sit back behind anyway. They
didn't make a sub. They just left it in it. So what are they gonna do?
No, they bought on Mayulo for Hakimi.
No, I mean Bayern because of the red card. They didn't make a sub.
No, they didn't do anything.
No.
They didn't do anything.
Okay.
Kept it the same.
Surely they're gonna make some sort of change.
No, I think they'll go with the same flow, just positionable size.
Yeah.
Positioning.
Just put Gnabry on the left and just leave it like that.
Yeah,
bro, PSG were getting bullied that half, man. Absolutely bullied, bro.
Are you mad?
Losing every single 50-50, every single header in midfield. They just Marquinhos, what's he doing?
Brother, he's in PSG for a long time.
Oh
man.
my god.
You got to switch up soon, bro.
Bro wasn't concentrating.
Nah, man. He wasn't concentrating.
He thought he had
to SB. Concentrate.
He thought he had all the time in the world.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, are you all right in the head?
I thought he was all that, you know.
Oh, crazy.
Oh.
Have these second half started, or am I watching highlights?
Yeah, no, I'm started.
Oh, it started. Okay, cool. Yeah, mad, absolutely mad. But I'm expecting goals in this second half for Liverpool. Absolutely.
No, there will be goals. Trust me, there will be goals.
Yeah, there has to be.
I think Liverpool will win this game. I can't see anything from Real Madrid. I can't lie to you. Unless they change it up quickly.
No. I think Real Madrid, you know, if they bring on Rodrigo, and they who else did they got on the bench? They got that Garcia guy. He was great in the Club World Cup.
Gonzalo Garcia, yes.
There's options. There's options.
Mm.
It can change. It can change. Liverpool are too fragile this season to say they got it locked in.
Yeah, true.
Anything.
They're not the same team, bro.
No.
But I just feel like this game here, it can't be allowed them to bring them back, bro. This could be the turning point for their season.
Yeah, but then City away on the weekend is rough as well. That's tough.
Exactly.
But they do have an extra day's rest, isn't it? It's City tomorrow against Dortmund.
Yeah, City tomorrow. Oh, what a save, Courtois! Oh my God!
Damn, he's been excellent. He's been excellent.
Unbelievable save.
Surely he's the best keeper in the world.
Easily. Straight at him, but still, you got to be quick with that one there, though. Look at that. Boom. Reflexes.
Yeah, top. He's massive. Did you watch the Arsenal game, or you didn't watch it?
No, I watched the goals. I didn't watch the game.
Oh, yeah. Bro, they was always going to win that.
Yeah, they're always going to win that, bro. No messing around with that one.
Yeah. And Tottenham are playing. Oh, yeah. It's dark. Yo, Courtois having that Champions League final performance.
Cross comes in again. Oh, my God.
Yeah. You just saw it, bro. He's having that Champions League final performance. He's having that Champions League final performance right now. He's on it. He's on it, bro. Courtois is on it.
Today,
Courtois. That's what I'm saying. When you got a goalkeeper like that, Van Dijk's laughing his head off. When you got a goalkeeper like that, Real Madrid are always in the game. They could easily scumbag this 1-0 just because Courtois is on a madness.
Easy. Because
they still got Mbappe. Mbappe's in stupid form this season. He could just go on the counter, just bag one, and that's it.
But he's there. If he needs to, he's there.
Yeah. Oh my God! Wait, I don't even know what save you're seeing and what save I'm seeing.
The second save.
Bro, he's just making save after save.
They're making a substitution here.
Oh my God. No, Courtois is insane, bro.
They're bringing on Bischoff. Bischoff is coming on.
Biscoff?
Biscoff.
I love Biscoff.
Biscoff tea and biscuits.
Yeah, man, bring on Biscoff, man. Yeah.
Biscoff is coming on, chat. I don't know who he is. I like Biscoff.
Oh my God. Bring on Biscoff.
Salah. Well done. Good defending.
Oh my God. All right, well, listen, I'll let you go anyway, brother.
Yeah, my love, bro.
Big up. Chat to you in a bit.
Big up, bro. Always, man.
Big up.
Spurs.
Yeah, it's mad. Biscoff is coming on. Big up Biscoff, bruv. I saw him on the bench and I was like, do you know who I do want to watch today? I want to watch Carl. This wonder kid that Bayern Munich have got that's been banging it up in Bundesliga. I've seen some nice play from him. But then again, he's not going to come on now, is he? Because they're down to 10 men. Oh, that's jarring, guys. I wanted to see Carl today. That's jarring. That was the one guy pre-match I forgot to mention. I was like, yo, we're going to get to see him maybe come on off the bench. He's not coming on now because of these stupid Diaz, what he's done. Yeah, we won't be seeing him. Oh, so looking forward to watching him. It is what it is. I'll be doing the Bayern Munich Arsenal watch along anyway. And after the international break, and maybe he'll play a part then. So we'll see him in that game now. What is he? 18? I think he's 18, 19. I'm not sure. Cool. Let's see what these men have got. Second half. Surely PSG have got cut. Oh shit! Surely PSG have got to get back into this now. Surely they got to get back into this. Surely. Robertson's taking it short. Oh, good touch. Robertson. Van Dijk. Stopped. Anfield game seems dead, says LJ Brown. Nah, it's not dead. It's not dead. But the other game is more exciting because of the goals, and the chances. There's a lot more chances in the Bayern game because PSG are just getting absolutely destroyed. But the Liverpool game is not dead. It's not dead. It's a good game. It's definitely a good game. But I'm watching both games, so it doesn't really matter anyway. Yeah, Diaz misses the game against Arsenal at the Emirates. He does indeed. He does indeed. So Bosla is going to hit this free kick. I think he looks like he's going to take it. Yeah, Courtois' man in the match so far. I agree. I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely. So Boslai, this is in range. This is a really nice little location for Szoboszlai to hit this. We saw him score against Arsenal. Free kick. Oh, good save again. Good save again. Courtois. It's what you'd expect. But he's done it. He's done his job. Do your job. I feel like that PSG game kicking off really late. But yeah, good save. Very good save. 0-0. Callister tugging back Mbappe, was never going to stop him any other way. He knew that. It's quite central, Szoboszlai. Didn't really get it in the corners. If you're going to beat Courtois from that range, you've got to hit it right in the top corner. And we saw that last season, Declan Rice. You know, that's the level of free kick you're going to have to hit if you're going to score past Courtois. You're not getting it past him with no decent free kick on target. It's got to be an absolute worldie at pace. Because the guy is in a ridiculous frame. He just takes up the whole goal. So jarring that he didn't want to stay at Chelsea. Obviously, what ended up happening was he went out on loan to to Atletico Madrid for 2 seasons. And that's so dangerous because from a development plan standpoint, it worked because he came back world class. Like, he was legitimately world class. We could see that. I think he even was part of the team that dumped us out of the Champions League before he came back to play under Jose Mourinho in the 13-14 season. We lost to Atletico Madrid in the semi-final. And then I believe Real Madrid beat them in the final. I think Diego Costa scored against us as well at Stamford Bridge. I think he banged in a penalty. But when you allow someone to go away for 2 seasons like that, you run the risk of them settling down, having a family, meeting a chick. And then what do you do? Because this is the thing. These are the little details in football that no one thinks about. When someone goes out on loan, you better make sure they don't get too comfortable, you know. Like, we want you to be comfortable, but don't get too comfortable, especially if you're going to a top club. Was it 2 seasons or 3? I think it was 2. This guy got too comfortable out there, you know. He was living life, learning. He probably, you know, speaking fluent Spanish. This man's got a girl out there. He's got a kid probably going to school now. So he wanted to go back. That's what happened. And then once someone loves the Spanish life, and it's a lovely life to love, you know what I mean? It's sunny out there. You know what I mean? It's a good life you're living. It's peak. You can't get them back, and that's what happened with Courtois. So yeah, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot. If we didn't send him there for 2 seasons, maybe just 1, or we sent him somewhere else, you know, less glamorous, he would have been our goalkeeper for the next decade, and we wouldn't have run into the problems we did with Keppers and Mendy's and all these other goalkeepers that we've had, which it's been a shocking time in the goalkeeping department. So yeah, it's been peak. So Boslai is going to take another free kick. He's clipped it in, back post. It's not the greatest delivery at all. It's way too floaty. Spurs have got a red card against Copenhagen, according to the chat. Pender's same height as Courtois. Yeah, that's where the comparisons come from, is the frame, isn't it? Yeah, Mendy had a great year. He had a great year. Yeah, you're right. Let's not disrespect Mendy. You're right. Let's not disrespect Mendy. Mendy was unemployed. Mad storyline. Made it right at the very end. We love Mendy, to be fair. But he had a nasty drop-off in the second season. Cost us in the Champions League at Stamford Bridge against Real Madrid. But it is what it is. We didn't pay a lot for him, so... Was it 3 years? Okay, if it's a 3-year loan, then we really don't have any sympathy there. 2-year loan is bad enough. 3-year loan to Atletico Madrid is absolutely bonkers. Was it really 3 years? Are you sure? 3-year loan is insane to Atletico Madrid. You're letting someone go and live in Madrid for 3 years. What do you think's gonna happen? Genuinely, what do you think is gonna happen, bro? 3-year loan in Madrid. Oh my God, that is nuts. That is absolutely insane. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you can see how that all happened. Makes perfect sense. Here's Barcola. That is mad. And we still got 3 seasons out of him. I know it's a not. We got 3 seasons, a long time. Man went to Madrid for 3 seasons. Was in England for 3 seasons, and then he said, "I've had enough." What can you do? It was after Conte's Premier League title winning campaign he left, right? Was it after that campaign? No. Wait. No, he did 4 seasons, chap. Did Jose Mourinho's first Premier League win, then obviously going into the second. Then he went to Conte's first season, won the league. Second season, absolutely dog shit, 5th place, I think, FA Cup. Then after that, he leaves. He leaves in Sarri's season. Just as Sarri arrives and Kepa comes in from Bilbao for a record fee of like 70 plus million, Courtois leaves. So 4 seasons is actually decent. 4 seasons is decent. For someone that was in Madrid for 3 years and definitely enjoyed the life and lived it, yeah, I get that. 4 years, that's actually not that bad. That's actually not that bad. I don't think Sarri bought Kepa. I think Marino and the directors bought Kepa. I don't think Sarri ever looked at Kepa and was like, yeah, that's the goalkeeper for me. I can't imagine. I think we knew we needed a ball-playing goalkeeper and we effed up because we was going for Alisson. This is another thing. We were going for Alisson. He was at Roma. We were going for Alisson to replace Courtois. I think we agreed personal terms with Alisson, but we took too long and we tried to play games with Courtois to try and keep him because obviously Courtois at that point is world-class. But Courtois was adamant on leaving. We didn't take him seriously. We didn't sell him early enough. So then we didn't get the Alisson deal done before Liverpool. Liverpool come in and take Alisson. We get left with nothing. Then we end up going and getting Kepa. It's actually dark. It's mad what can happen in football. It just changes the whole course and trajectory of your club. Oh, they're coming. Oh, he's coming forward. Real Madrid. Listen, it would not surprise me if Real Madrid did get something here because, like I said, Courtois is having the game of his life. That's going to be very disheartening for Liverpool's attackers. At some point, Real Madrid are going to have their little wave, their momentum, the swing. And remember, that's really, is he going to be able to do what Courtois does in that goal? He's had a good game so far when he's been called upon, but he's not had to make as many saves. So we're going to see. PSG, they're going to have a lot more possession in this second half, of course, because Bayern Munich are down to 10 men, but are they going to be able to make anything of it? You'd make an assumption that they would be able to do something with the ball, considering they are coached by Luis Enrique, but we're going to have to see. Ball's going to come in from Liverpool, cleared away. Tchouameni, I believe, was it Militao? I think Militao. Kvaratskhelia, who's been, he's been going down a couple times in this game. Looked like he might come off with an injury, but he still managed to go ahead and play on. So PSG have still got him on the pitch at least. Is Doué injured or is he on the bench? He must be injured, no? Don't remember typing his name out in the chat. Yeah, I get asked this a lot, bro. Do we buy defenders in January? And I always give the same answer. At the end of the day, you have to sell to buy. We have to sell to buy. We're still UEFA restricted and we need to do it anyway numerically. And we didn't sell the defenders we need to sell in the summer. Even Disasi's still here. So we need to probably sell 2 defenders, Disasi included, and then you could look at bringing in a defender. If we don't sell any defenders, we're not going to buy any defenders. I said that in the summer. Say it in January. Same applies next summer. Can't add a 7th, 8th centre-back to the roster. So do we need a defender? Yes. Are we going to get one? Don't think so. I think we're going to probably trust what we have until the end, especially when they're having these little green shoots at times, even though, it's the injury-prone defenders that are given the green shoots. They're going to probably go with it. Oh, it's 1-0 to Liverpool! And it's McAllister. Oh, it's a big, big goal, and it's a big header from the free kick. So Bosley with the delivery. They've had a couple of these, Liverpool, in the second half. Courtois has been saving all of these headers, but that one there, That ball was whipped in with way too much pace, way too much accuracy in the danger zone, to the point that even McAllister on the air there, in the air, is ready to just slap that in. All he's got to do is guide it, and it's a guaranteed goal because the pace that's been hit with is too much pace. He's right in front of goal as well, man. Can't miss. It's a great ball in from Szoboszlai. He's probably been Liverpool's best player this season. And yeah, it's just about getting on target, and he does that. 1-0. Courtois can't react in time. It's all happening way too quickly. He still gets a hand to it, but it's just too quick. Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 0. You can't say it's not deserved for Liverpool. They've put Courtois under the cosh for a long time in this game, and they have finally got the breakthrough that they deserve for the performance so far. 1-0 to Liverpool against Real Madrid. 1-0 to Liverpool. Offside? Wait, what? Oh, shit. I didn't think it was offside. People are saying it might be offside. They're checking it. Oh, my days. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I didn't think it was offside. I didn't even consider offside, guys. Where's this offside coming from? Wait, let's watch this again. Nah, he's on. He's onside. I always have to tilt my head. He's onside. He's onside. There's not offside. Goal given. Check over. Check complete. Liverpool 1. Real Madrid 0. Goal stands. Never offside. Never offside. And the Liverpool fans are going absolutely ballistic. So 1-0 there. Wow. Let's see how Real Madrid respond. They panned to Trent, who knew he would be getting panned to. I'm sure these players, they know, man, at this point. They know that the camera's going to pan to them. You just give a absolute deadpan face and leave it at that. Oh, that's very good play. Where are you going? It's good dribbling from Militao. Right. Is there another goal at Tottenham? I don't really care, to be honest, about Tottenham. I'll be real. They're 3-0 up. It's Copenhagen, man. If you can't beat Copenhagen at home in the champs, same as I said for Arsenal with Slavia Prague, if you're not beating these teams in the champs, then it's very long. It's a very long day. So, not really too bothered about that one there. Olympiacos are 1-0 up against PSV. Bodo Glimt are 1-0 down against Monaco. Juventus are 1-1 with Sporting Lisbon. I'm not really sure if Quenda's having a good game. Let me know if you're watching the Sporting game as a Chelsea fan, let me know if Quenda's playing well against Juve. That's just fouled. Wait. It's a free kick for Real Madrid, no? Can't be a free kick for Liverpool. Getting hungry now. Getting a bit hungry, a bit peckish. Good. That was a brilliant free kick from Szoboszlai, man. That was such a good ball in. And that's the thing. That delivery, he's got that in his locker. We obviously know he's a dead ball specialist, but he's got that delivery in his locker. That's what I was talking about potentially. Well, he's obviously done it from that side. So it's just about can he do it more often in open play to just whip the ball in from these angles. These kind of Kevin De Bruyne-esque angles, because he can whip it in very, very well. The box crashing, I think I spoke about it last season. He should be getting more goals from midfield. The box crashing, the long shots, he's got all of that. But can he be whipping in more of those crosses as well? I think he does it quite a fair bit, to be fair. But yeah, he's definitely got it in his locker. 65 minutes gone. Quenda subbed off. Kane? What's going on? Anyway. Real Madrid, Camavinga. This in the second half should be more entertaining than the PSG game now, because PSG are gonna have a lot of the ball. Bayern are gonna sit in their mid block or their low block, and they're gonna just defend because with 10 men, 2-0 up, that's the only thing you can do. Just sit there and just let it play out. Whereas Liverpool, Real Madrid, Liverpool needs to go and get a second, and Real Madrid need to go and equalise, and should be a good second half here. Should be a much more entertaining second half on this side. But I'm still keeping an eye on the PSG game. I just feel like it's going to be ugly. Bayern Munich have completely flipped the switch now. They're just it's a lot of hoofing. It's very low block. It's gonna be ugly. Ugly second half. Very ugly. Spurs versus United at the weekend. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. Who's at home? Is it Spurs? Let me know in the chat. If they're at home with that record at home, boy, it's going to be interesting, even more interesting. I don't really care. Well, obviously, I never want Tottenham to win, to be fair, but you don't really look at Tottenham for anything, do you? Not really any threat to us. Tottenham are at home. Don't worry about Tottenham banging in goals against Copenhagen, man. We all know they're not doing nothing in this competition. Let's be real. They're not doing nothing in this competition. Oh, I'm so hungry, chat. What should I eat for dinner, chat? I need to eat something. Oh, let me see Van der Ven's goal because Saeed's just put it in the group chat. And some of you have been saying you need to watch it. Let me watch this goal. Van der Ven, what's going on here? Oh, is he gone on another one of them runs? Oh, no, he's gone on one of them runs, chat. Aye. He's gone on the human son run. Oh, yeah. It's a banger. It's a banger. Listen, someone said on the Big Six last show, they were like, oh, would you take any players from Tottenham just because we beat them? Yes, are you dumb? I'll take Van der Ven in a heartbeat, and I'm taking Romero as well. He was on my list in the summer. I'm taking both their centre-backs. Are you stupid? I'm taking both Tottenham centre-backs immediately at Chelsea. Are you mad? That's the perfect combination. You're getting pace, aerial prowess, you're getting ball-playing ability, you're getting goals, you're getting leadership to a degree with Romero. Bro, I'm taking both their centre-backs, bro. Definitely taking both their centre-backs. Over Tosin and Chalobah. I'm taking both of them. Taking both of them. Van der Ven, that's a great goal. I'm not asked about the fullbacks because we got good fullbacks. What the fuck was that? All right, that's not good. Something fell. You know when one of them that little pin drop, something important. I'm not gonna be able to see that. Yeah, the fullbacks, I'm not really too asked. I rate Udogie actually, to be honest. Porro is a wing back for me. Another good player that would be good for United, wing back. I don't need no fullbacks. I'm not really asked about any of their attackers. Kudus is the only one. He'd probably come in and he'd replace Garnacho for me. Who else is there, guys? Midfield? Nah, don't agree. Nah, we got good midfield. I'll probably just take those three. Guys. But even Kudus, I'd want to get better than Kudus anyway. If I had the option, if I had the choice. And we need a left winger. More than we need a right winger. 69 minutes gone, Liverpool in possession. Ekatike's on it. He's played it inside. There's loads of space, man. Oh my God, you've made the wrong pass. What are you doing? Now there's loads of space. Again, going the other way. Game's really open. Vicario or Sanchez? Nah, I'm not trading. I'm not bringing in Vicario for Sanchez, to be honest. I think Sanchez's cross collection has he's shown that it can be really good, and I don't really think Vicario's cross collection was ever very good. So it's not worth trading. I don't rate Vicario high enough to trade him for Sanchez, and you already know I want a top goalkeeper, but Vicario's not a top goalkeeper, so literally no point. I think if anything, Sanchez has probably got more not potential because he's old he's old enough now, but with the cross collection, there isn't. Yeah, there is. It's not worth that at all. Why not give McQueen a chance? I'd love to see McQueen, yeah, but it's about the circumstances. When can you play him? Maybe at home to Paphos off the bench. Maybe against Cardiff off the bench. You might see him in the Carabao Cup. There's not many chances for him. We got guys that need. This is the thing. When you got developing players like Garnacho and Gittins, they need the minutes and they need the confidence. So there's not really any time to be giving another kid a chance when you got two kids that already need all the chances they can get. You see what I'm saying? If we had a senior winger on the left that didn't need these Cardiffs and Paphos, then we would be able to play him. Oh, straight at the keeper. Here's Ekatike. Is he offside? What's going on? No. Bro, get into the... Why is no one... I don't really care, but why is no one getting into the box? I don't understand. They're taking so long to get into the box. He's got no options. McAllister's on it right now. 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go. My ideal centre-back signing was Romero over the summer. That was the one I gave because that one, I thought his contract had a year left, but I think it was a year plus one. But then he signed a new deal, and he's captain. It was never going to happen anyway. But that was actually my centre-back choice. Goalkeeper. Who did I have for goalkeeper? Oh, I can't remember. Can't remember now. Can't remember. It will come to me in a minute. Yeah, I had Romero for centre back. I don't think I had Mike Magnon before the link because I didn't watch loads of him in recent years, and I heard that it felt like there was a bit of a drop off. To be fair, but once we were linked, I would have taken him, of course, because Sanchez is stressing me out at that point, and even if Sanchez is going to stay, just get Mike Maignan just to let them both battle for the number one spot. And then at least then if Sanchez is making a bozo moment, then you bring in the other keeper. And he was cheap and the wages are low. So there was really no reason not to get that done and just sell Jorgensen. That's what I would have done. Donnarumma I wasn't really bothered about because I knew he'd never go for him because the wages. So I never even really got involved. Lunin is a really good shout. I really liked him. The Real Madrid keeper. Is he still at Madrid? The Ukrainian keeper. He was quality when he stepped in. Really good. Same as Keylor Navas when he was available after Courtois came in. He was, these kind of guys, they're brilliant. They do really good jobs at Real Madrid and they just, for some reason, Premier League clubs don't look at them. I don't know why. They're having shots PSG, but they're not doing enough. Not doing enough. Is he bad on the ball? Oh, okay, then fair enough. I don't remember watching him on the ball too much. I just remember him being a really good shot stopper. Mike on a free next summer is a no-brainer. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I don't think Penders is going to be ready. He's not going to be ready to spearhead no title charge next season. I'd be shocked if he is. I think he's probably going to need another season out on loan, first team football, see how he goes, and then see if he kicks on again. He's still very young, so you're probably better off bringing in Big Mike, loaning out Penders again to Strasbourg, letting him have another season, and then see where he is the season after. Ooh, I don't know how close that was from Mbappe. I need to see a replay, but that looked good. That looked very good for Mbappe. It was close. Nearly 1-1. That's all it takes. That's all it takes if you're Liverpool. Despite the fact that Madrid have not really played very well today, it only takes something like that. And they're right back in it. Because they got the quality. What's the gold badge on Real Madrid's kit? I think it's the FIFA Continental, the new name Continental Cup or whatever it is, the old Club World Cup. I assume it's that because they won the Champions League and they won the Club World Cup or something. Not the Club World Cup, the Continental Cup, whatever the hell it's called. You reckon Penders will be number 2? I don't really see what benefit Penders gets from being number 2. Like, I don't think that's I don't think that's necessary in the goalkeeping position. You're not gonna rotate your goalkeepers, and you shouldn't be. You should we're getting too comfortable with the goalkeeper rotation and the centre back rotation. Really, if you're a serious club, you don't rotate your centre backs and you don't rotate your goalkeeper. Do we need Penders playing a couple Carabao Cup games and a couple FA Cup games in the early rounds before it gets serious? No. So go and play regular football. And this guy, when he comes back, he should be first choice. That's if he's that good, whenever he's done developing, he should just come in and just be first choice. There should be no doubt. Should be like Courtois when he came back. When Courtois came back, you just knew he was going to be first choice. Like, there wasn't no and ahhing about bleeding him in or bedding him in and, he's going to be this, he's going to be that, needs time. Bro, this is a goalkeeper position. I ain't got time for time. Yeah? This is a goalkeeper position. Goalkeeper position is not a development position. This is you mean business, you're ready to do serious stuff right now and help us to compete for the league. So until he's ready to do that, he shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be here. That's how I see that. He shouldn't be here. Just waste of his time and our time. He should be going to get regular game time. Go and play football. Go and make saves. Go and collect crosses. Go over there and collect them crosses. Go and make them saves. What can you be possibly learning on the bench as a goalkeeper who's not going to get subbed on? Because who subs on goalkeepers? Forget all that. Waste of time. 70 minutes. So it's going to be... Thoughts on Fofana? Fofana can never nail it until he's fully fit to play week in, week out, and he's not. So he can't nail the position. He has to be rotated by force. Substitutions are coming on. 77 minutes. It's McAllister coming off. I think Gakpo's coming on. I think... Who's the other guy? McAllister's coming off. Rice, Bellingham. Yeah, it's been very disappointing, Real Madrid, when you really think about it. We've not really seen enough. Especially against a vulnerable Liverpool team. Jones is coming on as well. We've not seen enough of Bellingham today. We've not seen enough of Vinny. We didn't get enough from Güler either, to be honest. Mbappe had a couple moments here and there, but on the whole, it's been very flat. It's been very flat. Especially, it's just been flat, man. He's offside, surely. Yeah, he's not going to touch it. Liverpool coming forward again. It's poor. Salah, man. Jesus, this is sad. Sad, man. Salah's nothing like he was, man, last season. He's so flat right now. So flat. Might be cooked, chat. Might be cooked, I'll be honest. Trent. Yeah, bring on Trent, man. You actually have nothing to lose. 10 minutes left. You actually have nothing to lose. You may as well bring him on. Real Madrid are not creating chances. They're not playing well. You may as well bring on Trent. But I don't know if he's going to do it. Oh, he is. Oh, he's bringing on Trent. I wish I had comms. Come on. 10 minutes left. Oh, it's a goal. It's 2-1. João Neves off the bench. PSG 1, Bayern Munich 0. PSG 1, Bayern Munich 2. They finally breached Bayern Munich's defence after a long time of going up against that block. It's been difficult, but they have got the goal. And it is João Neves at the back post. And now let's see if they can fully complete the comeback. It was a great bit of play on that right-hand side, clipped into the box. That finish from João Neves is fantastic. And I think he's got a knack for these little scissor kicks and overhead kicks. And I've seen him score a couple of them in the recent years. Very acrobatic of him. Brilliant improvisation on that finish just to get the scissor kick in there. And it's been roofed into the back of the net. And it's 2-1. So game on at the Parc des Princes. Game on. Trent's coming off the bench now. It's going to be a substitution for Real Madrid. 10 minutes left. He's obviously just come back from injury. Maybe that's all he can do. Medical team advice. Elise, I'm just seeing there. It's going to be a substitution. And off comes Guller. Disappointing. Didn't see enough today, Guller, man. Didn't see enough today, man. Disappointing. Thought he was going to kind of try and run the game, but didn't really feel like he did. Didn't really run it at all. Liverpool's midfield has been very good in comparison. Szoboszlai, McAllister. Not the worst Real Madrid player out there, but certainly not influential. I need this Trent last-minute equaliser. Oh my God, you don't understand how much I need this. You don't understand how much I need this for AGT tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Thursday. I need this. I need this Trent last-minute free kick, top corner equaliser. It would be beautiful. Yeah? It would be beautiful. I need that. I live for that. I want that. Eight minutes left. Rodrigo. Trent. Just give me one free kick. I genuinely don't care about all this open play bollocks. Yeah, because Real Madrid and open play have been stinky. Just give me one set piece outside the box. Give me one free kick. That's all I'm looking for. I just need one Trent free kick. I don't care about all this passing around the box bollocks. All this open play, trying to find a way. You've had 82 minutes to find a way. To be fair, Trent could be part of it with the pass. Rodrigo, he could actually create the chance, Trent, in open play. But give me that. Give me that free kick. Give me that free kick on the edge of the box. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. The football gods have got to give it. At Anfield as well, oh my days. If it was at the Santiago Bernabeu, it would be different. To do it at Anfield is different gravy entirely. We have to have it. We need to channel the hum-hum. The hum-hums, fam. It has to happen, chat, surely. Just one free kick. If he messes up the moment and he's nervous or the boos have got to him and he skies it, that's on him. But let him have the chance. I want to see if he's cold-blooded. I want to see if he's cold-blooded, guys. That's what I want to see. If he's a ruthless individual, scheming individual. Yeah? See, man. Let me see. That's what I want to see. I just want to gather information. Oh. Ooh. Hey. It could have been 2-2 in PSG game. Neuer, big save. That little reverse. Oh, don't you give away the penalty, you madman. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Salah should have dived, you know. Salah could have easily won a penalty there. That was not in control. He got him on the wrong side. If Salah had just put his feet in the right place and planted them, that would have been a penalty. Trent. Rodrigo. Vinny. What are you doing, Vinny? Vinny! Vinny, you're pissing me off. Oh my God, Vinny. You're not locked in at all. Vinny is not locked in at all. He's not locked in. He's locked out. He hasn't got a key. And he's trying to call mumsies and family's members. Wake up. Wake up, Vinny. I'm trying to remember the key company that you had to call when you got locked out your yard. I can't remember the key company. I can't remember them. Oh, that's going to bug me. Oh, I can't remember. They're saying Rodri saved football. I had no problem with Rodri getting it, I'll be real. I know Vinny felt like he could have got it. But I feel like Vinny needed to work harder for it anyway. I think Rodri... The thing is, yeah, sometimes people don't get it in the year they should get it. But when they do get it, if they do get it, you can kind of say it's been coming. You know what I mean? Like the Ballon d'Or's being fully earned in regards to they may not have been the best that year, but they were best the year before or the year before that. and they were so consistent for the last 3-4 years that they've kind of just had it coming. They've worked their ass for it. Whereas Vinny, don't get me wrong, big improvements, big strides, big player that year. But I just felt like too soon. Oh my God, what a save. Oh my days, guys. Courtois, man. What an incredible goalkeeper. But yeah, I just felt like Vinny needed to have one more big season just to fully say, yo. Yeah, Courtois just kind of hit him. Just to say, yo, this ain't no flash in the pan. This is deserved fully. I don't really feel like he did enough to say. He didn't do enough to warrant the not going and turning up to the ceremony with that bollocks. I'm sorry. I've seen Ronaldo and Messi put in mad campaigns and didn't get it because the other one was on a madness. Or, I've seen Haaland do a record-breaking campaign, but he didn't get it because Messi obviously did what he did with Argentina. I've seen who else has had it kind of robbed off them over the years. There's other campaigns. Oh my God, the keeper's flat-footed. Neves could have made it 2-2. Neuer, flat-footed. Yeah, I've seen bigger robberies. That wasn't even a robbery. Lewandowski, that's the one. Like, I knew there was one more. Lewandowski, the biggest robbery of all time. The biggest robbery of all time when he was doing what he was doing at Bayern Munich, that campaign. Oh my God. Oh my God. They didn't give it to him because of COVID. These cheeky bastards. Still rattles me to this day. So there's so many other people that have been wrong, hard done by. You have no right to not turn up to the ceremony because of that season. You didn't put up no stupid campaign. You did not put up no stupid campaign. There's a big whole ass Neymar that don't have no Ballon d'Or and players like that. So yeah. Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Come on, there's only a couple minutes left at Anfield, and I'm feeling like Trent's not going to get the free kick. Bro, what an impact João Neves can have in it. Honestly, man just comes on as a midfielder and he's nearly bagged 2 goals. What a player. Yeah, I don't know. Kirkes has gone flying in. This guy is so reckless, bro. What the fuck is wrong with Kirkes? Genuinely. Was he like this at Bournemouth, or am I bugging? We weren't watching Bournemouth week in, week out. This is the dangerous game. This is the dangerous game when people were saying he's better than Cucurella because he just, I don't know, he's just got I don't know what it was. People don't like Cucurella. That's what it is. That's what I've clocked. People don't like Cucurella, so they didn't really want to give him his flowers. So they were just willing to give anyone flowers. I remember Madueke twisting up, a whole last Noni Madueke twisting up Kirkes at Stamford Bridge. Yeah? But I'm seeing Cucurella locking down Salah's and Saka's last season, and they couldn't even say it how it is. And this Kirkes has come in, and don't get me wrong, he's young, but my God, is he rash. My God, is he all over the place defensively. It's blasphemy. Absolute blasphemy what people were saying last season about this guy being team of the season. Do you rate Yields? I want him at Chelsea. Yeah, listen, I like Yields, man. You can't not like a player like that. Is he ready to go into a top team and start being the main man? Maybe not the main man, but he could be like the secondary or the tertiary man. If you've got like an Esteval Palmer and they're both fit and on form and doing their thing, and then he comes in as well, it's cold. So a lot of players with ball to feet. So you got to be careful with that. You still got to have some runners, but I like him. But he don't really suit going in or not. I don't think he necessarily suits us if we're going to keep doing the touchline winger thing. I'd rather get like a Yields and then you're overlapping the left back and overlapping the full back. Say you had like a Nuno Mendes or you had like a proper athletic ball carrying kind of running, receiving kind of full back on the left. Then you could kind of have him on the left and tuck him in and all these things. But we don't play like that, so I don't know. We need more. We need a touchline winger. We need like a Liao or someone like that right now if we're going to play with this system. Bradley. Look at Bradley. Bradley's locking up Vinny. Yo! Look what Bradley's doing. He's put Vinny in a chokehold. Look at that tackle. Look what Bradley's doing to Vinny Jr., you know. This is crazy work. Look what big Bradley's doing. Bradley from EastEnders is doing this to Vinny Jr. at Anfield. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Mbappe. Oi. Oh, Mbappe. He was so close to getting past. He was so close to getting past. Oh, my days. I'm not... Bro, you're pissing me off, you know. I'm going to have to block you. This guy is so jarring. This guy... I'm not even going to block you for that. But this guy is jarring. He's like, stop gassing. You might be deaf, you know. And that's more than fine if you're deaf. But you have to let me know if you're deaf because, you know, it's a bit silly. It's a bit silly at this point. It's a bit silly. I said if Palmer and Esteval are doing the main, like, what I mean is if they've already settled, if Esteval's settled and he's running the show, and then you're bringing in someone like Yields to the Premier League for the first campaign, and they're blending in, they're bedding in, they're acclimatizing, etc., and you've already got two guys in Palmer and Esteval that are smashing it, then you can have someone like that come in, and they're just kind of sorting themselves out and getting to grips. I'm not going to just come in and assume now Playmaker or whoever is going to come in and start handling business from day one. You have to give them time. We're seeing it in broad daylight with Wirtz and Simmons. So you have to apply the same thing for Yields if he comes in. And that's why I'm saying you'd want to have Esteval and Palmer shelling out first. Comprehension is so key, bro. So silly. Otherwise, you just go with someone in the league and then there's no excuse. Premier League proven, you've done it in the league. You know the tempo, you know the physicality. Handle your business. Handle your business. Nah, Vinny's struggling. This is crazy. Cherky's working out of the box. Cherky's been injured for too long in this campaign to be saying that. But, yeah, he's techie. He's ridiculously techie. How many games has he played? 3 or 4? Oh, boy. I think it's going to end the way it's ending, guys. Oh, this is painful. There's no Trent free kick. Your Vinny stocks are down. Not even a Trent shot or anything, you know. Not even one little shot. That is dark, man. What's the point? What's the point in the storyline? Not even one shot from distance. Little fingertips stinging. Nothing. Oh, this is underwhelming, Madrid. Honestly, Madrid. What are you doing to me? Ah, Madrid. I'm so disgusted. Trent's coming forward. If they're going to have a chance, it's the last one. Rodrigo, Trent, first time delivery. Fucking hell. Turn the TV off. Turn it off. P.U. stinks. Stinks, chat. Turn it off. If I could play Kendrick's song right now, I would, but copyright. Play it. Turn it off. This is disgusting. Turn it off. This is disgusting. Turn it off. Turn it off. It's done. It's over. I've given up. I've fully given up now. I gave up. I should have given up a long time ago, but I've given up. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's dark. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. This is disgusting. This Real Madrid performance is incredibly disgusting. Incredibly disappointing. They've actually got worse. I don't even know how they got worse. They genuinely got worse, I think. They got worse. In this second half, I think they got worse. I don't know. I don't really know. Yeah, they got worse. I don't know what to say. It's just so poor. It's just so poor. Yeah, it's dark. It's really difficult to predict La Liga because you actually just don't know what you're going to get sometimes from these guys. Like, Real Madrid have had some poor performances this season, and they've won games, but they haven't played well. Then they go and beat Barca. Sevilla go and slap up Barca. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get. PSG are so close to this equalizer, but they're not going to get it, guys. They're not going to get it. It's just like everything's just almost. The amount of times Neuer's just been flat-footed in this goal, in this second half. Since the subs have been made and PSG have just been pushing for this equalizer since the first goal. Neuer's been flat-footed like three times. But everything's just going past the post. It's like it's just not going to go in. It's not going to go in for PSG. I'm going to finish watching this game. It's not going to go in for PSG. It just won't go in. It will not go in, guys. It will not go in. Let me get through the last few super chats as well. Anything planned for this season? For the away trips? Yeah, so Karabag was the only one that was really on my list that I couldn't get done in the end because it was clashing. And also now I'm going to Mexico, so I really just couldn't shell out the kind of peas I'd have to pay for all these things. But yeah, I'm looking at knockouts. We'll see what the draw is. We'll see what it's saying, and we're going to look into it. Absolutely. I'm up for it. It's really just based on who we draw. Thai, because like Karabag it'll be a lot easier to get tickets for that than if we draw Real Madrid away. It's going to sell out within like 2 minutes, and I'm not necessarily going to be sitting there at that very time. I could be working, and the next thing you know, like I can't sit there necessarily in the Ticketmaster or whatever the hell I got to be in to get that ticket if I'm doing something else at the time. And then again, the points are just going to be through the roof. There's no way I'm even going to get it. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. Ty, why didn't we take Garnacho and Gittins money to get Hugo? Yeah, we didn't seem to think that we needed another striker, bro. We were ready to go into the season with João Pedro and Delap. And then Delap got injured and we was like, oh shit, we don't have enough strikers. Little did they know they didn't have enough strikers in the first place. How do I contact you for prices for an app I'm dropping? Oh, for like marketing. My email is in my Instagram. Yeah, it's in my Instagram. And it's on my Twitter. So literally just in the bio. He was meant to replace Czech, but he snaked us. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's difficult to say he snakes us, because he said he wanted to go back there for family reasons. And we did let him go on loan for 3 years. So you have to kind of understand it. 4 years at the club. You've got a family that are comfortable in Madrid. We sent you on loan to Madrid for 3 years. And Real Madrid are coming calling. I can't really blame him. I can't lie. Everyone content created in the summer. Huijsen is elite. I didn't want Huijsen. I said I don't want Huijsen because I got Achampong. Remember me saying that. I said if we're getting a centre-back, I need an experienced, top-tier centre-back. Romero, Bastoni, that was never going to happen. That level of centre-back is what I wanted. I didn't want no Huijsens or no Huijsen, Duck, Houston. I didn't want none of that. Because I said Achampong, and you can see, and people are like, no, Achampong is Cobham bias. Look at Achampong. Look at Achampong and tell me that he's not a top-tier young talent. And all he needs, like I said, is game time. Game time. And the masses will understand quickly. Yeah, we don't need any more of these fragile centre-backs that could be bullied. We have enough. I told you already, all our centre-backs are gentlemen. Who looks at our centre-backs and says, oh yeah, I need another flimsy, nice on the ball, I'm too cool for school, just a chill guy? Get out of here, man. Get out of here with that chill guy bollocks. I don't need no chill guys. I need a monster. Yeah, I need a monster. I need like a Rudiger in his prime. I need a Gabriel at Arsenal currently. I need a monster. I don't need no chill guy. Take your chill guy and go chill over there. I need a bastard. Yeah, I need a bastard. So yeah. We've got more than enough chill guys. And we've got some guys that are meant to be chill guys pretending to be aggressive because they have to be. Because nobody else is a monster. We've got guys that are trying to develop monster. Ensamino is really injury prone, bro. He's really injury prone. So I'm not really sure. We have to see if he stays fit for the rest of the season. Very injury prone. He was injured at us. Then he's gone to Dortmund. He's been injured like 2 or 3 times. So let's see. Yeah, he's been fit, but not for, lately. But how long is lately? But remember, we're trying to get rid of injury-prone centre-backs. We're not trying to add. We've got a lot of injury-prone centre-backs. We've got like 3. Badiashile, Fofana. Is there another one? It's just them two. And obviously Cole was injured, but that's not injury prone. You wouldn't have taken Mascara. I would have, but I didn't know him that well. I didn't watch Valencia. I didn't watch Mascara. I heard about him, and when I saw the price, I said, "Damn, you can't really go too far wrong with that price." And then I saw him for a couple of games, and I said, "Yep, he's the truth. He's the truth." I don't know how Real Madrid didn't go and buy him. To be honest, how is someone playing in your league like that and you don't purchase him? I have no idea how Real Madrid didn't go and get him. But yeah. All right. But is Mascara injury prone? Because I don't know. I didn't look into him. I don't know if he is. I don't know if he isn't. I didn't look into him. Ball in. Yeah. And then we were getting last minute links to Hincapi at the end of the window, but that was never going to happen. Oh, man. Yeah, it's going to finish 2-1 to Bayern. And it is full time. Whistle blows at the Parc des Princes. PSG 1, Bayern Munich 2. Very unlucky for PSG in the end not to get the second, but they were so bad in the first half, I almost don't feel sorry for them because at the end of the day, they only really came back into this because of the 10 men, Luis Diaz before half-time, making that absolutely atrocious tackle on Hakimi. If that doesn't happen, more than likely PSG don't have the second half that they have. Heavily influenced by the fact that Bayern Munich had to go and drop off and sit in a low block because they really should have been 3-4, 5-0 up at half-time, Bayern Munich. So the fact that PSG were even still in this game at half-time, they count themselves lucky that they even stood a chance to get back in the game in the first place. So I guess you could say they got what they deserved because they were that bad in the first half. I wouldn't take Bremer. No, he's not good enough on the ball. So yeah, you could make a case that like the difference is Bastoni and Romero are actually good on the ball. That's why I want them as well. It's not because they're just aggressive and they're good on the ball. They're good on the ball. But yeah, so yeah, I think they got what they deserved. I don't think you can really look at PSG and feel too sorry for them. I think they definitely could. They definitely could have got that equalizer though. They had a lot of good chances in that second half, especially when João Neves came on. He was great, real good box crashing, great goal that he scored, but in the end, not enough. So 2-1. Let me just round up the Champions League results and then we're going to wrap up and dip. I'm not going to review the Liverpool game. It wasn't a good enough game in the end to talk about. I don't really have enough on that one that I want to extend my thoughts on, to be honest. I was going to review it if it was a good game. It was a good game, but it wasn't. There wasn't a lot there. There was just, there wasn't really any standout talking points. I think Real Madrid just flattered to deceive. They were just poor, underwhelming. Liverpool, job done, to be honest. Sorry, scores. So, Napoli 0, Frankfurt 0, Slavia Prague 0, Arsenal 3, Atletico Madrid 3, USG 1, Bodo Glimt 0, Monaco 1, Juventus 1, Sporting 1, Olympiacos 1, PSV 1, Tottenham 4 with 10 men at some point, Copenhagen 0. So, the Champions League standings at the moment, Bayern Munich are top, 100% record, 12 points. Arsenal, the only team with that 100% record, 12 points. PSG, 9 points with Inter Milan. Also, the only other team that can go with a 100% record when they play tomorrow against... Oh, they're going to win. They're playing against a team from Kazakhstan at home at the San Siro. They're probably going to win that. Real Madrid, Liverpool, Tottenham, Dortmund make up the rest of the top 8 with Man City, Sporting Lisbon, Newcastle and Barcelona. The next 4, Chelsea in 13th, and then the rest of them, probably all most of them, 3 games played or just shite. So, that is what we're looking at. Bayern Munich, 100% record. Bayern Munich doing their thing. Bayern Munich looking good. Can't really say much more today, guys. I think both the games kind of went ways that not predicted. I mean, I think any team could have won tonight out of the 4. Any team could have won away from home in these games or at home, but comprehensive win in the end for Liverpool, and Bayern deserved it. They were just so good in the first half. They just deserved to win the game. They were just too good. And to fair play to them, I know that they obviously conceded some chances, but they still defended with 10 men for 45 minutes. So you can't knock them. Let's go through the chat. If there's any last few things before we wrap up. I don't know why my clock is still running. That's a great question. Tomorrow, we will be live from 4:45, Karabag versus Chelsea. I'm not going to do a late kickoff. I'm just going to review it. And then by the time I review it, we would never have started the watch-along in time anyway for the late kickoff. I don't really think there's even a game at late kickoff that I'd watch along for anyway. Where we will be keeping an eye on it whilst doing other things in the background. So Bosley, I would say Courtois man the match. Man the match, yeah. Courtois man the match for the Liverpool game. And when the goalkeeper's the man the match, you know you fucked up. All right, cool. I think that's it, chat. Man City at home to Dortmund. Yeah, Dortmund, they're not really their best version of themselves, though, are they? So I'm expecting Man City to do their thing. The only thing is that Haaland's playing against his former club. So if I'm watching a game, if I'm picking a game to watch in the background whilst I get other work done, I'm probably picking that game. To be honest, tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see. Chelsea need to win. Chelsea were to dare drop points against Karabag. I'm not going to be watching any more football after that. All right, cool. Let me see who's live. I keep forgetting to redirect sometimes, which is absolutely ridiculous. We've got to remember. Let me refresh. Let's see. Oh, boys. Who is live? I don't know why YouTube's bugging out. Do you know what? Let's do something different. Let's redirect to football fans tribe based in Nigeria. Big up to them. I went on their channel one time. Lovely people. Great content. Love their stuff. And yeah, they're doing a show. All right, cool. Yeah, I ain't really got no much to say. Love and guidance. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Big up your damn selves. In a bit, people. Peace.